thank you, Sparksy, for the intro. I swear, so these games, idle animations have been getting more and more flamboyant. Next we'll have someone literally do an alt just to have an idle. Hello, welcome. Okay, that's enough of you. So today we're just gonna do the new quest that I haven't done yet. So since this is a shorter patch cycle, I figured that yeah, we'd have to do this a little earlier, a couple of weeks earlier, because they're already gonna do the new stream later this week. So yeah, we gotta get on that. I guess it's this one. Yeah. Portrait of a middle-aged artist. Has it started? A new Phantom Moon Games? Ready to grab a bucket of popcorn and settle in on the couch in a cinema or on your phone to enjoy the show? Oh wait, you're still stuck in the middle of some mystery with no way to escape. Hey. I'm not stuck in a mystery, the characters are. Story recap, yeah sure.
After receiving an invitation from Jade's Anti-Destruction Alliance, the Astral Express set its course for Himiko's homeland, the world from which the Express set off again after its fall. Planarcadia. In this world blessed by the elation, there exists the Phantom Moon Games. Wearing ancient masks of the elation, 8 chosen participants strive to create
it's literally just the Grail
that moves
War.
The hearts and souls of Planarcadia's people, hoping to share in the power of the Aeon. Having managed this world for many years, the IPC seeks to profit by controlling this Aeonic game.
They're on that graphic grind.
The Astral Express, too, has decided to enter the fray. Meanwhile, General Yao Guang, the Xianzhou envoy to the Anti-Destruction Alliance, foresaw through divination the great crisis looming over Planarcadia. In her reading, the Stellaron hunter Blade, who had arrived for the Phantom Moon Games,
the Blade altar has been revealed already.
Catastrophe.
So he's coming out soon as well.
The coming apocalypse, Yao Guang seized a mask of elation meant for the Stellaron hunters and placed it upon Sunday's face. Thus,
it's been 2 years, Sunday. Gotta be relevant now.
Sunday was made a participant in the games. Meanwhile, we journeyed to the school tied to Himiko's family in search of the mask of elation that had once belonged to her. Yet before we could reach it, we were attacked by the streamer Sparksy, a
streamers, I tell you,
who seized the mask for herself.
Evil.
After seeing through the illusion, I encountered a mysterious girl named Evanesia in the school's archive room. With her help, I obtained another mask of her own creation, and thus became a supplicant of the Phantom Moon Games. To defeat Supplicant Sparksy, we ventured deep into the Fool's base of operations, the World's End Tavern, and later
this boss fight was
to
funny because it wasn't that difficult with the elation team.
So, we achieved the first
when I cleared it, I was like,
Games.
what? That was it?
The Express hero defeats the villain, spreading the virus. Yet, at the close
oh my god,
of the Supplicant's
this
battle,
fucking cliffhanger.
greater mysteries emerged. A stranger appeared, claiming himself to be Himiko's father,
or so
and
he
revealed
claims.
A long buried tale.
But he might be dead.
15 years ago, during the Phantom Moon Games, someone known as the Herald of Death went on a murderous rampage.
So far, this land is kind of dark, to be honest. That's the way I like it.
Why don't those people in the Go Home Club go home after school?
What? Continue the expedition. shortly after the Sparksicon fiasco came to an end...
Miss March, please, look straight into my eyes. Just like that. Perfect. Now, I'll need you to repeat these next few lines after me.
I really get all
and do so in the same tone of voice.
Okay.
The sky is blue, not a dazzling display of sparks.
The sky is blue, not a dazzling display of sparks.
Though dazzling sparks may light up the night sky,
what are we doing?
They can never outshine the eternal silence of stars.
Could you repeat that? I didn't remember that.
Are you kidding? That's one sentence?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, though dazzling sparks may light up the night sky, they can never outshine the eternal silence of stars?
Very good.
Very good.
The internet is both an umbilical cord and a waste duct for the mind, through which humanity's thirst for elation gave birth to the twisted Sparksy.
Whoa there! That's a bit much. Maybe she can be the one to say it?
Hello. What are you guys up to? What kind of crazy talk is that?
These are the test sentences I improvised according to the guidelines from the Human and Intellitron Emotional Baseline Test. I carefully observe the subject's micro-expressions and tone changes at the moment they say the name Sparksy, to check if they are infected by a mimetic virus.
So I passed the
she didn't say
test,
Sparksy yet.
right?
Given how fascinating your reaction was, I clearly don't need to worry about you.
Bruh.
Should you find yourself experiencing any live stream addiction withdrawal symptoms later, feel free to contact the Department of Aberration Defense staff.
We are truly
We'll provide
dealing
you
with
a
the brain
series
rot brain rot
corrective
plague.
Behavioral treatments.
You're handling this like a real pro, Miss Kuchiba.
Yeah, sadly you're not
Has
gonna
this
be
kind of thing
playable.
happened before?
Boo.
It's impossible to predict what will happen during the Phantasmoon Games. Once, a supplicant reversed the definitions of truth and lies, which nearly caused massive civil unrest. After that,
There was also the one where they swapped verbs and
we
nouns.
incorporated mimetic treatment into the Department
each
of
other.
Aberration
That was funny.
Defense's emergency safety protocols. Sparksy Khan didn't cause any casualties this time.
This time.
But if your partner hadn't stopped Sparksy from spreading the virus, she might have turned into a calamity-level aberration.
What is that on the top left? What poster is that? What the what the booty injection? Calamity level? Just how dangerous is that?
Without proper containment measures, a calamity-level aberration can destroy dozens of cities as it spreads. That's the scale we're talking about.
Aberration?
That's the Department of Aberration Defense's term for them. It usually refers to Imaginae infused with wish power who have lost control and begun to run amok. Over time, though, it's become a label that gets slapped onto any hazardous entity.
You know, I never brought this up throughout my... how many years? 6 years playing Hoyoverse games? Maybe even longer, since I did touch Honkai Impact 3rd before Genshin came out. One thing I noticed about the translations that makes the dialogue a little more stilted and long is they never shorten the fucking organization names. They always say it in full every single time. Every single character says the department or organization or thing in full, and they never shorten it. So if Kuchiba's talking about her own department, she'll never say my department. She'll say the Department of Aberration Defense. It doesn't help that a lot of these organization names are like longer. But every single game, especially when you're trying to read through Star Rail, and there's a bunch of different factions and shit, they always just say the full thing. In Genshin, sometimes, like, I remember, okay, sometimes they do shorten, like, the Oratrice, right? Sometimes they just say, oh, the Oratrice. That makes sense. But every time someone says the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale in full, I'm just like, you wouldn't say that like that. I don't know. It just makes it a little more annoying to read through. So what level of aberration am I?
You? An aberration? What are you talking about? Though, I gotta say, you do look pretty weird with that mask on.
Don't tell me you're a Cosmicon collective player. The Department of Aberration Defense's hazard ratings are nothing like the power
Yeah, see,
ratings
he says
in
it again.
card
There we go.
game. Right then, that's all for the required checkup. If you're interested in aberration calamity threat levels and how they're classified, you might want to take a look at this
We
document.
got SCP classifications.
However, do bear in mind that causing damage of the aforementioned scale during the Phantasmoon games will cause you to be classified as an aberration and dealt with accordingly.
Oh, okay. Planarcadia has 5 tier rating systems for uncontrollable aberrations and the scale of damage they cause. Ghost level. Weak presence, essentially harmless, or causes only minor discomfort, small annoyances, troubling a handful of people. Typically, idiogenerative imaginae born from collective consciousness, such as villains from comics, panic-inducing objects spawned from rumors, animated smart appliances, like a haunted easy bake oven. Ghosts with distorted cognition can be subdued by civilian ghost-busting squads. Even if left alone, they won't escalate into complex mass disasters. Fiend level poses a clear and present danger capable of harming dozens of people or causing structural damage, throwing multiple city blocks or an entire small town into chaos. Typically powerful imaginae that have accumulated massive wish power and spiraled out of control, such as unspeakable entities lurking in urban legends for ages or vengeful manifestations born from collective trauma, say, mass casualties caused by the Herald Death. Calamity level. Wait, Calamity level's the third one? Oh god. A severe threat capable of causing casualties in the hundreds or more. If left unchecked, they could lead to the destruction of major cities in Arcadia's core regions. The Herald of Death falls into this category. Oh. In the Phantasmoon games, the upper limit of destruction caused by a supplicant going out of control also falls roughly within this range. Cataclysm level. Catastrophic threat capable of crippling an entire continent, causing mass casualties and environmental upheaval. Reality warping abilities manifest. Apocalypse level. A level of threat capable of causing civilizational collapse or even the extinction of humanity on Planarcadia's surface. Their very existence is a great catastrophe.
Before I leave, there's one more thing I need to tell you.
No!
Remember Lyndon Scott?
Rest
The man who
in
served as
peace,
your
my
tour
goat.
guide. He was murdered.
What?
Scott's dead? No way, you guys sure about that? Who'd he take off this time?
Yeah, the Scott we knew was, a really tenacious opponent.
We're sure. Both the ID and genetic information of the deceased match that of Mr. Scott's. You said he was once your opponent?
You don't suspect us, do you? I wouldn't exactly call Scott a friend, but we'd never do anything
Yeah, we
like
just
that
humiliate
to
him instead. That's all.
Easy there, young lady. I haven't even started asking questions yet. Of course, there's no way the renowned heroes of the Express would harm some lowly IPC employee simply because they had a problem with him. More importantly, both of you have solid alibis. The initial results of our investigation suggest his murder might be connected to the Phantasmoon Games. I'm informing you both of this to warn you to be extremely careful. The Phantasmoon Games are far from a simple game intended for passing the time or relaxation.
Well, yeah, clearly after the Sparksicon incident.
I wish you success. Farewell.
Scott, could he actually... I just can't believe it. But it was Miss Kuchiba who told us, so it must be true. So, the Phantasmoon Games. Pretty frightening, huh? What's your take?
I'm not feeling so good. I want to find out the truth. I don't care at all. I want to find out the truth.
Yeah. Even though Scott pops up now and then to give us a bit of trouble, I still feel bad about him dying so suddenly during the Phantasmoon Games like this. And without even knowing why.
If the killer is here for the Phantasmoon Games, they might become our enemies soon.
The Phantasmoon Games.
Hey, what's that for? You're way too young to sigh like that.
Good thing Himeko entrusted this mission to the two of us. Who would have imagined that the Great March herself would be stopped at the doorstep in the very first round? Forget it. I'm not like you. I was never hero material to begin with. Normally my hands can't even keep up with my brain when I play video games. You're definitely the right person for the Phantasmoon Games.
Oh my god, Stella being really good at video games and Mart's just watching because she just is bad at video games, and when they play like Smash together, Stella goes easy on her and March knows that she's going easy on her, but that she's like, oh, it's fine. Oh man.
It's just such a shame. We finally get a chance to vacation in Himeko's hometown.
We never get a vacation. When are we learning this?
But
I'll work hard for the both of us. I'll triumph in the Phantasmoon Games in your stead.
all right. But look,
I'm sorry.
Don't push yourself too hard, okay, you? Remember that we've got your back. Oh, right.
But we open this quest with a voice Stelmart scene. I'm so happy.
Why don't you send Mr. Yang a message?
I'm freaking it, man. I'm freaking it. Mr. Yang, where are you? Have you seen Himeko? I just finished a mimetic infection screening. Himeko is still here, but I don't know where she went after. Stella, I heard Himeko reunited with her father. She seemed rather out of it. I didn't press her for details. Could you fill me in on what happened back there? It was, being stuck between them both was so awkward and nerve-wracking. I could have excavated the entirety of a second Graphia campus. Being stuck between them both was so awkward and nerve-wracking, I could have excavated the entirety of a second Graphia campus with the way my toes curled in such an intense cringe. That's one way to put it. You guys really want to hear the whole story? We're all one big family on the Express. It's important to understand what our companions are going through. I'll be waiting for you in that classroom with the ghost you mentioned earlier. Come quickly.
Mr. Yang said he wants to hear what happened between Himeko and her dad.
I can't blame him for being curious. I really want to know too.
I take both big and small donations.
Where is this? Above. Mario. Here? There. This place is so big. Stell's toes could have excavated new campus? Bro, I want to be excavated by Stell's toes.
You're here. Himiko hasn't mentioned her father at all in the time since I boarded. So, what is going on between them?
Sorry,
You were the only one with her at the time. You're the only one I can ask.
Sorry, I heard the voice and then I was like, oh yeah, like hi Welt, and I was like, wait, he did have a voice before, and then I listened to more of the voice and I was like, wait, this is the new voice actor. Oh my god, so fast. Stell talking the scene is so random because you still have to choose half the dialogue, but it makes me so happy. Exactly. I'm still mad though. I'm still mad that you don't get voice dialogue for all the options that you pick. I just feel like this half and half thing that these games are doing is so stupid. Like, even in Enfield, I want the Endman to speak every time there's like every time I choose a dialogue option, but that's not the case. And it's like, why are you half and halving it? Even in this game, it's just half and halving, and I'm just like, why? It's not like the monologue all the time. There's so many other characters that talk way more in a quest. So I just so annoying.
Yeah, it really threw me for a sec when you said Himiko's father. But when you think about it, it's only natural that Himiko has a father, right? Not everyone's like me. Thought out of an ice block.
You could have a father. You don't know. So here's what happened. And we finally flash back to what happened. Nice,
15 years ago. The Phantom Moon Games of that year came to be remembered as the Blood-Stained Games. So many parents lost their children. So many people lost those dearest to them. One of the victims was my very own daughter. Upon my return, I stood before the grave where she was laid to rest. Her name was Himiko. So, this lady who bears her name, who exactly are you?
15 years ago, when I made up my mind to join this Phantom Moon Games.
Snell's reaction when that happened was so funny.
Even as I fought for my life against the Herald of Death, my father was still off somewhere, wandering the cosmos. Strictly speaking, ever since I can remember, his presence in my life has been as thin as the air in space. So, I would ask you, who bears his name, who exactly are you?
Well, look at you.
What the fuck was that?
What are you getting so worked up over? Just a joke. A joke. It's been 15 years after all. You've grown into such a fine young lady. How could you expect your old man to recognize you right off the bat?
That was a terrible joke, dude.
So, what's with that gravestone I saw with your name on it then?
When you don't know if you'll live to see tomorrow, there's nothing strange about getting your affairs in order in advance, is there, Mr. Ryusuke?
Mr. Ryusuke? How could you be so formal with your own father? At least call me Dad like you used to, okay?
I don't think I should be here right now.
Hold it. And you are... Don't tell me. Himiko, is this your child?
Grandpa!
Could you please stop making things worse?
I haven't seen you in 15 years, and now I'm a grandfather. Wait. Who's the father?
That's enough. You are looking at my colleague. A new generation of Trailblazer. My friend and my companion on the Astral Express. Do you understand?
Why are you talking
Grandfather?
about me like that, Mom?
You hear that? She called me father. Hello there, my friend. Sorry about that. I thought you were Himiko's daughter for a second there.
Do you not watch the news at all?
You must forgive me. I'm just an old-timer who's lost touch with the times.
Clearly.
I'm a painter. Most of my work involves traveling to different segmenta to complete commissions for my clients. Himiko. I know I've let too many chances to spend time with you slip away.
Just slip away? The first time we met was at Mother's funeral when I was already 6 years old.
Oh.
Let's put that aside for now. Were you also too busy with work when I was suffering from a weathering curse?
You might not believe me, but I've been running around for your sake all this time. All these years, I've been trapped in this room that represents the past that I imaginated. And I've never left it.
You didn't know about me becoming the Express's navigator either?
15 years. The Express never stopped here once. You didn't even leave behind so much as a single word to indicate you were still alive. And the Department of Aberration Defense completely sealed off all records of what happened during those Phantom Moon games. I did hear many rumors.
He has
about
50
the
years
Astral
just
Express.
smoking, and the size
I
of his
even saw
glasses
the
makes his eyes
navigator's
look very
name.
far apart.
At first, I thought it was just someone else with the same name.
Your eyes are too far apart. Oh yeah? Well, they're closer than your mom and dad will ever be. Actually, in
Even
this
when
case,
curiosity drove
it
me
is
to look
true
up
because
your
mom
picture,
died.
I still didn't dare believe that the woman so full of poise and grace was my daughter. She'd grown up safe, becoming a living legend in her own right. I thought about contacting the Express, but what if their navigator was just someone who happened to share the same name? I've been clinging to an absurd notion that if I never sought the answer, there was still a 50-50 chance my
Schrodinger's,
daughter
yeah.
was still alive. But if I found
So
the
if you
answer,
don't know, then
and it was no,
at least there's hope. Instead of the chance
then she
that
would
you'll
truly
lose
be
that hope.
dead. So, Himiko, how did you...
I'd rather not tarry here too long. I'll be taking my leave now, Dean. The Express has defeated the Supplicant that occupied this school and prevented another tragedy like the one 15 years ago. Now it's time for you to fulfill the duties you failed in back then. Go comfort those students. And see if you can't figure out how to deal with the media bombardment while you're at it.
Yikes.
failed in my duties? So, still mad at me? Can we talk?
Oh,
Sorry, kid. This might be a bit abrupt, but... has Himiko ever mentioned her surname to you?
I wonder if my mic is picking up all this stuff. I need to. It's either I need to figure out how like settings on my mic, or I need to buy a new mic. Maybe I'll need to figure out some settings. Mic stuff is hard. She rarely talks about herself. She has never even mentioned her homeland.
I'm a failure of a father. I broke her heart. what exactly happened 15 years ago. I can't believe it. She actually survived the weathering curse.
Fill me in. What the hell is a weathering curse? Yeah. What
Have
is
you
that?
heard the tale of the legendary painter Grail,
Yeah.
who hid everything on this planet's surface within a scroll? It is said that to achieve such a monumental feat, she made a forbidden exchange, sacrificing both her own life and that of her descendants, resulting in the weathering curse. Few descendants carrying the Graphia bloodline have lived past 30.
Oh.
Most of them wither like flowers while they're still young,
Oh.
skin cracking and peeling like dried paint.
Oh.
Himiko's no exception. She was tormented by the curse for years.
And what did you do for her as she suffered?
What I did
Look at her.
doesn't matter anymore.
Judging him.
The Elixir Seekers' folk remedies, the Intelligentsia's guild treatments. I tried them all, but nothing could reverse the curse. All the time spent searching for cures only resulted in me not being by her side when she needed me the most. In the end, I am nothing but a useless father.
But you appear to be very healthy.
I'm just a useless son-in-law who married into the family.
Oh.
Strictly speaking, I can't really be considered a Graphia descendant.
She's safe and sound now. Isn't that what matters?
You're right. I just didn't realize it quickly enough. How she got through it?
Yeah,
how
I
she
wonder
survived.
how that
None of that's important.
happened.
What matters is that my daughter is back. That's all I need. If I may ask a small favor, would you mind showing me where my daughter works? I want to make up for all the care I failed to give her all those years. I want to get to know my daughter better.
Back to the present.
Truly a memorable father-daughter reunion. Brings up some memories of my own home as well.
There goes Mr. Yang with that knowing look again. Just what kind of parent-child relationship are we talking about anyway?
When I was a child, my parents were also always busy with work and were unable to spare a moment for me. As a child, I couldn't help but feel resentful. It wasn't until I became a father myself that I understood how they felt when they were forced to sacrifice the time we could have spent together.
So, did you already promise to give Mr. Ryusuke a tour of the Express?
You bet I did. How could I possibly refuse?
I thought as much. After all, it's Himiko's dad. So, where is he?
Ah, everyone's here. Sorry to keep you all waiting. I'm truly grateful to all of you for looking after my daughter.
Not at all. She's the one who's been taking care of us.
Would you all be so kind as to show me around?
Okay, right this way, Mr. Ryusuke.
So, this is the Astral Express.
I'm
Well,
gonna
it lives
assume
up
you have
to
no
its
bad
reputation.
intentions.
It's even more
That'll be tragic,
impressive than
wouldn't
I
it?
imagined. As to be expected, of course, huh? It's the place where my daughter works. By the way, what's the pay like for a navigator?
I don't know.
And does a position come
we
with
get paid?
insurance and
I just gotta live here, bro.
Talk about parental love. First thing out of his mouth is asking about her salary.
Where's Pom
I
Pom?
have a clue. Help! A little backup here?
The Nameless don't have much in the way of income. We Nameless earn at least as much as you do.
Nice one. Parents parents can probably relax as long as their kids aren't making less than they are, right?
Really? Don't underestimate me, kid. I've got big shots from across the cosmos on my client list.
Really?
While I wouldn't say my work is worth a king's ransom, my fees are nothing to sneeze at.
Mr. Ryosuke, please rest assured. None of the Express crew ever lack for money. We not only receive support from members of the Genius Society, but also from prosperous commercial worlds, such as the Planet of Festivities.
Ah, good, good. Hearing you say that is a huge
I'm gonna
relief,
need to get used
Mr.
to this
Yang.
voice. Because the voice is fine.
Speaking
The voice
of
is
which,
good.
What
The-
kind of work does being a navigator generally entail?
The new Welt voice sounds like a good Welt impression. The thing that trips me up is the intonation and his gait and his manner of speech. It's a little different. I can tell he's trying to have a little bit of that in, but it's not the same. But the original performance was so iconic that even if you have the voice and general vibe down, it's not quite the same. So that's what I need to get used to. I mean, ultimately, a character having a different voice is not that bad if they speak in the same way that the other one used to speak. But obviously, as a voice actor, you don't copy someone else's manner of speech exactly. So it's always a weird situation. I mean, the same happened with Stout. The way Rachel Chow and Chloe Eves voices the same character, sure, like the voice is there, the vibe is there, but the way they speak is slightly different. So, you know, like Chloe Eves has more of a like serious undertone to it, even in the more lighthearted stuff, but Rachel had more of a like silly kind of undertone to it, even in the more serious stuff. So it's different, but it's interesting. I don't know. I'm glad that we got to keep Chia Court though. Imagine if every single one in the Express slowly just started getting Ship of Theseus. Like if we didn't get Nick back for Dan Heng, that you just imagine, you know, like it would be so weird to have the same Express crew but everyone's a different voice. That would be so weird.
Don't you underestimate Himeko either. Her daily duties include, charting navigation routes, calibrating warp jumps, and technical maintenance. Not
You don't
to
sound very
mention
sure of
she's
that
always
much.
guiding the Nameless on missions.
Oh, my daughter is really something else, isn't she?
Of course! Every time we return safely from a trailblazing expedition, it's all thanks to Himeko's guidance and protection. She's the
Hell
backbone
yeah,
of
the
the
Trail
Astral
Glaze! Ooh, let me go tell Pom Pom what you just said.
Hey, come on! You're just trying to stir up trouble. If Himeko's the backbone of the Express, then our conductor is the absolute cutest and hardest working of all. Right, Pom Pom?
They're there? Oh my god!
We got a new passenger? This gentleman does look kind of familiar.
This is Ryusuke, Himeko's father.
No wonder he felt so familiar. How are you, Mr. Ryusuke?
Conductor? Oh. So you must be my daughter's superior, huh? Well, thank you for taking such good care of her all this time.
Superior? That's way too formal. It's Himeko
Bro,
who's been taking
what even
care
are
of the
you, Pom
Express
Pom?
and everyone
What's
on
your
it.
story? Where did you come from?
He's... What is he doing on the Express?
It's all my fault. I was just curious about your daily work, so I asked your colleagues to show me around. And I know I didn't ask your permission first. Just please don't be mad, Himeko.
Mad? Why would I be mad?
We really are doing the IDK magic
Mr.
work here. I
Ryusuke,
didn't even know I was getting
welcome
paid.
aboard the Astral Express. Is there anything else you'd like to see? I can show you around.
Well, I know you'd rather keep your distance from your good-for-nothing father.
She's
You're
just
on
not
a journey.
treating you like a father.
It's rude
That's
of you to
it. Like
barge
she's
in
not.
like this.
She's not gonna like kick you out,
been way
but
too
she's just
long since
not
we
gonna
last
treat
saw
you as a
each other.
father.
As your father, I want to get to know you better. Make up for all the time we've lost. At least while you're staying here. Please allow me to show you some of the fatherly care and
He wants to
devotion
make up for
I
it?
owe you.
Is that what she
Will
wants,
you?
though?
Excuse me? Why don't the two of you go to the party car? Shush, get the drinks ready.
Shush. All right. I'll go make some tea.
That's just our domestic robot's name. Come on, Father. People are resting here. Let's not disturb them. Oh, and, come with us.
Oh. Me? But this is a father-daughter reunion. Shouldn't I leave you two alone?
I want to talk about the Phantom Moon games, not just personal matters.
Okay.
They left. Whoa. That's the first time I've seen Himeko be that cold to anyone. Oh, what are you still doing here? Himeko asked you to go to the party car. I get it. Reunions are private, and you don't want to spoil it for them. That's fair. It won't hurt to give them some time.
I hope a drink will help the two of them set aside their past differences.
Oh, I get why it's so weird now. He kind of slurs his words. Right?
I hope a drink will help the two of them set aside their past differences.
The previous voice enunciated the words a lot clearly. I think that's the biggest difference right now. The enunciation of words is like this new guy slurs a lot more, which feels so off from the Welt that we know, because the old Welt would have said all of these words very clearly. Interesting.
If they do argue, I'm counting on you to play peacemaker.
And the accent. The accent's a little different. And the noises that he makes are a little more... they're a little more noisy. Noises. They're a little more all over the place. Oh wow, yeah, that's almost a different person, man. Oh my god, I have to get used to that. Oh god.
So that's Himeko's father. No wonder he looked so familiar.
I wonder how much Pom Pom's voice actor gets paid.
When it comes to breaking the icy silence between a father and daughter, nothing's better than a cup of hot water. The person who drinks it will yelp, "Hot!" and be immediately met with a concerned, "How could you be so careless?" from the other party. And just like that, the conversation starts flowing. Friendly reminder, that is not a joke, but a practical ice-breaking tip.
Okay, got you.
Your robot is hilarious.
Oh, you find him funny?
I'm surprised
Oh
how
god.
relaxing and comfy the work environment is here.
Got it. I'll make myself scarce.
Being a nameless is neither relaxing nor comfy. Most of the time, we are facing down Void Rangers from the Antimatter Legion, bugs left by the Swarm disaster, Borisin, and various organizations that are suspicious of the Express or have malicious intentions for us.
That dangerous? Huh. Maybe, and this trip home is a great chance to
Saying
quit
these
your
things.
job. Huh?
Don't say that.
Talk about coincidence. Just so happens I'm getting on in years. And Graphia Academy is in need of a new
You're too
dean.
desperate. You're coming off as too desperate.
You know that's not what I meant. Once I've set my mind on something, I never look back. Ever since I was 6, when you told me those stories about traveling through the cosmos, I knew that someday I would walk among the stars.
She's a star walker.
Actually, I was just kidding. I'm not completely clueless about what the Express and what you do.
Your jokes are not very funny, buddy.
Once I knew the Express was coming, I even bought that comic series that's based on your adventures.
Please don't tell me it's Fluffy Across the Blue. I never thought you'd
But
be
Fluffy
into
Across the
comics.
Blue is peak.
That's right. The protagonist is a baseball bat-wielding raccoon.
Yeah.
The character's based on that,
Yeah, I'm
right?
something of a protagonist myself.
As an artist, you do have a good eye. Come over here. Thanks for giving us some time alone.
Don't mention it.
Hey, Miko. That's the first time I've seen you smile since I've seen you this time. So, what brought you back home this time? What's the story behind our lucky meeting?
Like I said before, we're here for the Phantasmoon Games.
So, the Phantasmoon Games 15 years ago were the reason you were able to overcome the weathering
Did
curse?
he actually win it?
Indeed.
I see.
Oh.
That makes sense. For those of us who haven't experienced the Ionic game firsthand, it's just something from the history books, or even akin to a myth.
But I never imagined that the Ionic game would turn into a blood sacrifice overnight. The Herald of Death was a heartless madman. If I hadn't defeated him then, all of Duomension City would have become his slaughterhouse. During the first few years of my journey, I relived that evening every
That's
single
trauma.
night in my dreams.
Dun dun dun.
The color of that twilight, painted with blood. So much blood. Blended with terror and screams.
Must have smelled awful.
The victims were twisted like clay into grotesque shapes. Like paint tubes that had been snapped. One after the other. And that
Yeah.
man,
If you see the faces, especially, that's when
unraveled,
uncanny
and the
valley
colors
starts happening.
splattered
You have to like
everywhere,
distance your
and
mind from
wanted the
thinking
whole
that those
world
are
to be
people.
his canvas.
Otherwise, your brain's gonna start like freaking out. That's the trick. You know, when you're looking at a corpse that's been completely like mangled, do not try and look for the face, because if you can find a face, your brain is gonna like. You're either gonna dissociate or you're gonna get heavy like mental damage. It's not even funny. So yeah, maybe honestly, maybe it's a good thing that you didn't see that. But I don't know. I mean, you can't just tell someone with PTSD to stop dwelling on the memories. I mean, we don't know if she has PTSD, but the way she's talking about it, she's describing it in vivid detail. That's not because she wants to remember it in vivid detail. Obviously, she doesn't. But the fact that 15 years later, she still remembers it like this, you can't just tell her to stop dwelling on those memories, because she can't.
even if I could avenge his victims, in the end, it won't bring them back to life.
Also, never call people like this, never call serial killers something cool like the Herald of Death. It's the same logic as like shooters or whatever, right? Like, don't give them cool names, don't really publicize it, so that you minimize the amount of people that want to do it for the clout. Call them like... I don't know. What do we call the Herald of Death in a funny way? I don't know. Don't give him a name like that.
The entire thing is like a heavy piece of baggage. Only by letting it go can I travel the road ahead more
Yeah, but
easily.
letting go of baggage
You did your best.
kind of difficult when it's
And I'm glad to see you made
when
it
it's
back here
just wrapped
safe
around
and
you.
sound.
I thought I'd never come back. But the times have changed. The conditions to hold the Phantom Moon Games have been met again. However, to hold 2 games in just 15 years? That in itself is far from normal. Just like 15 years ago, the IPC wants to control everything.
I wouldn't be surprised if the
However,
IPC
a
manufactured
game
the
woven
conditions
by
to
the
hold
most
another one
fickle
so
of
soon.
eons is destined to slip through everyone's grasp. I received a report from the Department of Aberration Defense. I'm sure she must also have heard. There's been a brutal incident in Dovebrook District. Someone massacred everyone at the headquarters of the Sinwish Syndicate,
Rest in
leaving a
peace, my
signature
goats.
that only the Herald of Death would use. The Bloody Bloom.
Oh, okay. I wonder if we're gonna get a Himiko altar. I mean, we have to, right? We need to reflect her being just going through this arc, I guess. Dovebrook Times news clipping: mysterious murder case, Sinwish Syndicate members found dead in a pool of blood. Recently, a major homicide occurred in Dovebrook District. A total of 33 members of the Syndicate, including Boss Polwave and second-in-command Costide, were found murdered at the Syndicate's headquarters. The Security Bureau suggests the case appears to be the result of a gang turf war. Crime wave strikes, Dovebrook District gripped by fear. Regarding these incidents, some residents are applauding the news, claiming gang activity has been seriously disrupting daily life in Dovebrook District. However, the vast majority of residents are deeply concerned, since anyone could be the next victim until the case is closed. As of press time, foot traffic on Dovebrook streets have plummeted, with many shops reporting declining sales due to the impact of these cases. Gang infighting or something more sinister. A shocking murder case has cast a bloody shadow over the newly opened Phantom Moon Games. Various rumors have added a suspiciously mysterious touch to the incident. Word has it that the Sinwish Syndicate recently acquired a Supplicant mask. Could this be connected to the massacre that wiped them out? An IPC worker also tragically perished in the incident. But why would an IPC employee be on Sinwish Syndicate turf in the first place? Regarding the above questions, I've already contacted the Security Bureau for clarification. The receptionist stated the case is still under investigation. Residents of Planarcadia are advised not to believe or spread rumors and to await further official announcements.
What? The Herald of Death is still alive?
But he was executed 5 years ago. Is this really the same Herald of Death as before?
People at the Department of Aberration Defense told me that the Herald of Death was executed after his verdict was passed. Even were he to be resurrected, the rules dictate that the same person cannot become a supplicant.
What if he was an
twice.
imaginary or something?
Are you saying we've got a copycat?
That's right. The Herald of Death has a copycat. But what I find even more worrying is that this Phantom Moon Games has caught the attention of something even more terrifying than the Herald of Death. I believe that whether or not this Herald of Death copycat has a connection to the Phantom Moon Games,
I mean, true.
defeating him presents an
gain us so much
excellent
more
opportunity
clout.
for you to demonstrate the resolve of the Nameless to the whole of Planarcadia.
Because Amphorius was more about, like, the stakes of the universe. Planarcadia has to be the stakes of interpersonal relationships. And it's something lower stakes, but it's still important. You know? So centering it around character relations would make sense, and faction politics would also make sense, because it's still something to be invested in, but it's obviously not as important as the entire universe is going to be reset into destruction. Whoa there. It's turning out like an average Doctor Who series finale. If the universe is in danger of being destroyed or reset every few seasons, or God forbid, back during, God forbid you have fucking, what's his name? What is his name? But I mean, even in those days, David Tennant's days and all the Moffat ones, specifically 11's runs, yeah, every single series finale is just, oh no, the universe, it's in danger, and if we don't stop it, it's gonna die, or we're gonna get destroyed. And it's like, well, it was exciting the first time, but now that we're doing it again, I mean, it's like, it's not gonna happen again. And then when you do it a third time, it's like, well, obviously we're gonna come back from this. And then we'll just have the fourth time, is obviously this is not, and then the fifth time, and the sixth time, and then the new one as well with Nchuri Gatwa, same thing. Oh no, the reality war. Oh no, it's gonna, the universe is in danger. Okay, yeah, we get it. We get it. I just went on a rant there, sorry. I have many feelings to say about Doctor Who. I have many opinions about it.
As for you, Dad, have any clients
Calling him
commissioned
Dad.
you lately? It'd be best if you left this world for a while.
May I take that as my daughter showing concern?
You don't
for
have
her
to
dad?
keep rubbing it in every single
You
time,
can
dude.
take it as a safety advisory from the Astral Express. Also, as she has already become a supplicant and joined the Phantom Moon Games, she will have my full support. I'd like her to temporarily keep the Mask of Elation that has been passed down through our family.
Too late for me to raise any objections at this point, right? Huh. Sounds good. The mask stays with the kid.
Thank you. Would you like another drink?
Got it. Next, it's time to show me the way out, isn't it? Oh, I've definitely overstayed my welcome. For most of my life, I couldn't be there for my daughter. And now that I finally have the chance, she wants me to leave. In that case, I ought to be on my way. Himiko. The Graphia family has a number of records about the Phantom Moon Games, passed down through the generations. Come over to the school library later. I'll give them to you.
I'll be there, Dad. I apologize. My father's little tour seems to have made things awkward for everyone on the Express. Let's head to the parlor car and check in on Welt and March. Now that my father's gone, we can all relax a bit.
Just a moment, I want to chat with you. I have an idea regarding the goal of the Phantom Moon Games.
Has Mr. Ryosuke left?
Yes, I told him to head home for now. After all, what is going on with the Phantom Moon Games has nothing to do with him. I'm really sorry, everyone, for bringing my personal family matters onto the Express.
It's unavoidable. We're on your home
Not
turf.
at all. Mr. Ryusuke is your family. And that makes him part of our family too.
Yeah,
And
he's
the
that
most
weird uncle that
important
nobody
thing for
likes.
family is to be together. So he's welcome to drop by anytime.
Madame Pearl sent a message to the Express just now, inviting our supplicant to a meeting. She'll have a private car waiting for us.
Oh yeah, and the voice is also a little higher. Man, the more I think about it, the less I think the voice actually sounds like Welt. Goddamn. Like, first impressions wise, I was like, oh yeah, that's close enough. And then the more I hear it, the more I'm like, No, this is very different. No, that's a little different. Yeah, no, that part is also really different. It's just a totally new voice, man. Oh, goodness gracious. A meeting with Pearl?
Yes.
What could she want?
The meeting won't
with
be
me?
held in some stuffy, formal reception room. She would like us to visit and tour the headquarters of a company under her name instead. Himiko, you know about Pearlux Corp, right?
Of course. It's the biggest entertainment conglomerate in Planarcadia.
Of course.
Entertainment company?
That's right. Pearlux Corp is a titan, dominating the entertainment consumer market, including cartoons, comics, games, toys, and the like. They've cornered half the market.
Oh.
So they're Toei.
So that's where the Pearl in Pearlux comes from. It's a play on her name.
Did Pearl mention what she wanted to talk about?
She didn't say much, but she specifically mentioned wanting to discuss the developments regarding the Phantom Moon games, and that she could
I mean,
provide us
because
with
we
a bit of
have
help.
2 supplicants under Astral
Helping
Express
her
now.
opponents in the Eonic game? Looks like she realizes we are all in the same boat. Perhaps she has also realized that the Phantom Moon games cannot be artificially manipulated.
She might be trying to find a loophole.
We may be able to get a clearer picture of Pearl's
what business
intentions
is like.
after we meet with her.
What do religious people and business people have in common with each other? They're always trying to find loopholes, but tuss. You're really gonna have me meet with Pearl? You know I'm not the best with words, right?
Think about it. You've already crossed paths with key figures from numerous factions, and even built rapport with some.
Yes, Nell, you're a
You're
big shot
already
now.
a capable nameless who can more than hold your own. Though she holds a high administrative position on this planet, do not forget, she is also one of the 10 Stonehearts. You've already dealt with Aventurine on numerous occasions, so you should have ample experience handling members of the 10 Stonehearts.
Hey, don't worry. If things do get messy, yours truly is here to save the day.
Can always
Looks
count
like
on you,
March
March.
wants to visit too.
Look at a smug
I'm
face.
just trying to look out for her here. Even if things do go sideways, Pearl wouldn't dare get mad at 2 adorable young ladies like us, right?
Well then, I'll leave this meeting to you two.
Aren't you coming with us, Himeko?
I'd like to talk with my father. Didn't he say he would hand over the records about the Phantom Moon games from our family history to me? And honestly, isn't this a good chance for you youngsters to handle things independently?
Yeah, we got the parents
I
visiting Pearl
understand.
before. Now we'll
In
let
that
the
case,
kids
she,
visit.
March, and I will be heading out now.
Meanwhile, Don Hung and
Score! A private car!
Don Hung and
So,
Sunday are off on
where
their
are we getting
adventure.
picked up?
You should be familiar with it. It's just under the giant gate next to the At Plaza.
Isn't that where we first met Sparksy? Since we're getting chauffeured there, why not just come straight to us?
Isn't this a perfect chance to do some shopping? Looks like we're not the only ones getting picked up then.
Perfect! I've been wanting to stop by the comic store to grab a copy of Fluffy Across the Blue. Destination Pearlux headquarters. And let's grab a copy of the Fluffy while we're at it. Aw, this is just perfect.
The one time they didn't abbreviate it. The one time they didn't actually like say the whole thing.
We'll head out when you're
Crazy.
ready.
We're making strides
There may
here.
be
This
some
is
information
progress.
in the family records that could help us. It's just that whenever I think about talking with my father, I can't help feeling uneasy.
That's not a Himiko we see very often.
Even someone like me, who's always putting on a composed front, can end up giving everyone a laugh. When you think about it like that, the meeting with Pearl doesn't seem so scary, now does it?
I don't know, shrewd business people kinda scare me.
Mind if I grab a copy of Fluffy Across the Blue while we're waiting?
Is that the comic based on the Express's adventures? The author sure knows how to tap into what's trending.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that? That is not how Will would have said it. Oh my god. Oh. See, at least Chloe Eves was kept most of the vibe the same. This new Will one is, oh my god. What do I even do?
The best part is that the author drew all of us as adorable little animals.
Yeah, it's all our
totally
personas.
Fits our personas, don't you think?
Yeah, we call them personas. You're super adorable, March Bunny. I'm the protagonist, you know. The author is totally infringing on our IP. Come on, of course I'm complimenting March.
Right back at ya, baseball raccoon.
This is flirting. This is flirting.
In fact, it was recently announced that the Fluffy is getting an animated adaptation, and the copyright for it is currently held by Pearlux Corp.
Okay, hold on. I feel like there's something going on here. They're mentioning Fluffy so much now. Like it was a gag in the first one, but in this quest they've been really talking about it, bringing it up constantly, and copyright is with the Perlux cult. Whoa, Perlux Corp. Why do I feel like this is going to be a plot point, and it's gonna involve the meeting with us right now? Hum. Okay, wait. Okay, I am going to need to take a short break. I'll be back soon. I'm only an hour in. I'm not sure how long this quest is, but we'll see, I guess. Sorry about that. Haven't had an emergency break in a while, huh? Yeah, okay. I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish the whole thing today, but we're gonna try. I think the quest is like 6.5 hours long, but if we include my commentary, that might plus another hour maybe. So I don't know. We'll play it by ear, I guess. The struggles of just not having time to I mean, because I could, but I just have things that I might want to do. So yeah. You know, the closer and closer I get to a job, the shorter these streams are gonna have to be. That truly is sad. The saddest shit I've ever seen. Okay. I'm not over this. I'm not over this. You're super adorable, March Bunny. Right back at ya, baseball raccoon. A raccoon and a bunny. Amazing.
It's a super memorable comic! No way can I miss getting a copy while I'm here. I promise I won't be long. A couple of minutes, tops.
Looks like we got here on the early side. Since coming to this world, I still haven't had a chance to get a street-level view of the city. How about this? We'll meet up under the
He's gonna see all the
gate in a
mechs.
few minutes.
You'll finally get to see them.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Might as well take a look around then.
Absolutely insane. Did you see the post I shared? Hey, you hear the news? There was a supplicant battle at Graphia Academy.
Yeah, I saw it. The online forums are already blowing up.
The supplicant called Sparksy. How terrifying! Actually using live streams to spread mimetic viruses. Eons, that's just evil! I can't believe the Department of Aberration Defense is letting someone that dangerous run loose!
I heard her livestream got permabanned.
Ooh.
Good thing that Nameless from the Astral Express acted so quickly.
I wonder what the next supplicant will do.
Yo, you're very green. You have blue hair.
Have you read the new chapter? Have you read the new chapter of Fluffy Across the Blue?
Sorry, I'm not into comics for kids.
Whoa!
They
Whoa!
just released the official concept art for that giant pom-pom robot!
That mech design is totally unrealistic.
Hey.
What's so great about it?
Don't be a
Do
hater.
you have the slightest clue how to talk to other people? Do you?
Hey, relax. Now, if we were talking about a fusion between Daybreak Squadron and the Raccoon, that would totally get my attention.
Wow! You are unbelievably childish!
Oh, this is weeb on weeb violence. Oh my god.
Blurry QR code is the GOAT!
Who?
What happened in the newest issue?
No spoilers! If you've already read it, don't tell me a thing!
Why does he look at me like that?
I've tried buying a copy of the Fluffy from a couple of stores, but they were always sold out. I really hope this store has it in stock.
Hope you get one, March. We can read it together.
Hello there. Would you like to learn more about the Research Society of Happy Smiles?
So, are there any charges or fees?
Isn't that Detective Passerby? What's he doing here?
Oh god, it's a
Is
cult.
the weight of work and stress in your life crushing you?
Aww.
Check out the Research Society of Happy Smiles.
So, this free?
Rest assured, the only thing joining our research society will cost you is a bit of your precious time. We've set up a venue near Dovebrook, where we offer free psychological counseling and living assistance to all visitors. All our services are provided
So how do you guys
free
make
of
money?
charge.
I had a friend who passed away, and
Cost
he mentioned you
tide.
before. He told me that if I ever ran into trouble, the kind people at the Research Society would help me.
Your friend passed away? How terribly sad! But the words he left you have illuminated your path in life.
He told me that if I joined the Research Society of Happy Smiles, I could get rid of my suffering forever and be eternally happy. That true?
Of course it's true. Just look at the society we live in. Everyone's suspicious and dismissive of one another, and willing to take dangerous risks just for a little pleasure, for a thrill.
I mean, it's true. It's true.
Did you hear about how a streamer took over Graphia Academy and was
Yeah,
trying to spread a memetic
ew,
virus
streamers.
through the internet?
So evil.
And over in Duffbrook, gang violence erupted and left a pile of corpses in its wake. Oh, may the Master of Elation save us all. The Research Society was founded with the sole purpose of healing humanity's incurable inner pain. Following Aha's creed, we aim to spread laughter across the mortal coil and eliminate all suffering.
Eliminate all suffering. What's that mean?
Exactly what it says. As an eraser wipes
Your
away
friend
the doodles
passed
of
away?
a pencil, so too shall the pain be wiped away. Have either of you heard about the tragedy of the blood-stained games 15 years ago?
Aw, did your friend pass away? That's really unfortunate. Hey, come join us! We have free services and free therapy for you! And we're aiming to spread smiles all across the cosmos and eliminate suffering. It's free. All it costs is a little bit of your time. You know, reading Oyasumi Punpun right now, there's also a cult in there. I haven't finished it yet, but I don't know. Why are all the stories that I'm looking at right now just having cults? Yeah, I heard of it.
Why, of course you have.
Why,
You're
of
the Astral
course
Express
you have.
Superstar. You've even dug up everything there is to know about something that
You
happened
little
over a
silly
decade
you.
ago. There was an awful accident during the last Phantom Moon games, and many people lost their loved ones and children. It was as if a
Womp
hole
womp.
that could never be filled had been drilled into their hearts, leaving only sorrow to accompany them for the rest of their lives. To escape their suffering, these people who had lost their loved ones gathered together and established a mutual support association. This was the Research Society of Happy Smiles' predecessor. It's now been well over a decade, and the Research Society continues to help more and more people emerge from the darkness in their lives and step into a brighter, happier future. Come to think of it, it would be most wonderful if a distinguished person like yourself were also interested in our Research Society. Should you find yourself with a moment to spare, please come and visit our Mutual Aid Society.
Right.
Well, if it isn't the Astral Express's superstar. Of course it's you. Looks like we really were bound to run into each other.
Ah, Detective Passerby, what are you doing?
I'm here to do my job. Problem is, you've gone and messed up my investigation.
Oh, whoops. You're investigating some roadside charity group?
The Research Society of Happy Smiles. You think they're just some random charity outfit? You must have heard about the Sinwish Syndicate killings in Dovebrook, right? The lead I'm following might be connected to this Research Society of Happy Smiles. But I'll stop there. Not like you're going to pay for my intel, and none of this is any of your business anyway.
Someone I knew died in that incident.
Based on your social circle, you wouldn't be talking about the poor IPC sap who was unlucky enough to be there, huh? Planning to avenge him?
I plan on defeating the Herald of Death. That counts as revenge.
Oh, so your next miracle will be executing the Herald of Death. Can't say I'm surprised.
Be careful. The murderer is the Herald of Death. He's dangerous.
Oh, thanks for your concern. Oh, be careful. Been a hot minute since anyone said that to me.
You're welcome?
Even so, it's my duty to solve the case. Doesn't matter if nobody pays me. I'll still find the killer and exact justice on the spot.
Friend of yours among the victims?
A fool I happen to be on fairly good terms with. Revenge killings or turf wars. Wouldn't be unusual for gang members to die like that, but dying at the hands of some psycho who kills for kicks? That I can't accept. No matter where you are in the cosmos, which era, regardless of how civilization evolves, some rules will just never change. Like an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Hey, guess which lucky girl just managed to snag the last copy in the whole store? Oh, who's this?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ashvale, the famous detective. You could say your friend and I are acquainted through past clashes.
I don't really know this guy.
Oh. My. Celebrities truly are heartless.
First time I've ever heard anyone introduce themselves as a famous detective. Mr. Ashvale? Why are you staring at me? Is there something weird on my face?
Young lady, you're holding a copy of
come
Fluffy Across
on.
the Blue, right? Would you mind
It's
giving
the
it to me?
last copy in the store.
Give it to you? This was the last copy in the store, you know.
Oh, I see. Of course. I'm not asking you to give it away for free. I'll pay for it. The retail price is 300 credits. I can pay you 10 times sticker price. 3,000 credits. What do you say?
Hey, mister, this isn't about the money.
It's invaluable.
Because it was the last one on the shelves. True. The last item in stock is like the final slice of cake on the plate. The last prey animal on the plains never fails to stir our urge to seize it before anyone else. So, 30,000 credits.
This guy is so desperate for this shit.
That's my final offer. I'm not exactly rolling in money here.
Why are you fighting over a comic book with a kid?
Truth is, I'm actually buying it for that foolish friend of mine. The one who died. Today is his farewell ceremony. I thought I'd buy him his favorite comic to pay my respects.
Okay, that's wonderful. Ask someone else.
He'd always be rambling on about some raccoon with a baseball bat. And how the journey of the express would never end, that kind of stuff. I heard those stories so many times, it felt like my ears were gonna fall off. But, after all that fuss, I completely missed the chance to buy it. Every store around here is sold out.
Oh, that's enough. My
No.
poor little heart can't handle sob stories like that. Here, Mr. Ashvale.
March, you gotta be more
Take
selfish.
the comic.
Oh, thank you very much for the comic, young lady.
30,000
Here's
credits.
the,
We have
30,000.
more than 30,000.
As promised. Oh, I heard you're the real-life inspirations for the characters. Since you're here, could I perhaps trouble you to sign it?
Oh, okay. Stell's on board now.
Unbelievable.
Signed Style. Signed Baseball Raccoon. Signed May Your Journey Never End.
thank you both. If Kostat could see this from where he is now, I'm sure he'd be smiling down on us. As a token of my gratitude, I'd like to give you a friendly word of caution, little girl. I know you plan to target
Hey, I'm not little.
death and
I'm
cement
tall.
your heroic image. However, all eyes will be on you during the Phantom Moon Games. On such a public stage, discretion would be wise. Because when the masses see your magnificent miracles and wield your extraordinary power, fear and jealousy could turn their wish power into wish you ill power at the drop of a hat.
Oh.
Forgive the expression, but you get what I mean. So, whatever plans you might have for this Herald of Death, why not leave the whole messy affair of revenge to someone who couldn't care less about winning or losing? Like me. Just like this comic. I'm dead set on getting him.
I mean, I guess we could help you. You're a supplicant?
Is he an acquaintance of yours?
No, I don't
He's
really
just
know him.
some weird detective who was passing by.
It's nearly time for Perlux Corp to pick us up. We should get going.
Well, we're here. So where are they?
They're gonna roll up
I
in a
don't see
limo.
anyone in IPC uniform.
They're running late?
Maybe they got stuck in traffic on their way over.
Or they're behind you.
Greetings, crew of the Astral Express. It is my honor to escort you on your visit to headquarters.
Well, don't freak out.
Mechatron?
I am guard number 100086.
Oh.
Created by Perlux Corp. A security specialist from the business division. My designated human name is Faerun, said to derive from an ancient language meaning iron. It's a pleasure to be of service.
Wow, a Mechatron employee. How cool is that? Dust ist cool, bitten. Why a Mechatron? How long have we been waiting here?
Please, do not concern yourselves with such things. My sole duty today is to ensure everyone reaches Perlux headquarters safely and happily.
So, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
According to the instructions given to me by Madame Pearl's secretary, there is still one more guest I need to pick up.
Who else would you want to meet? Ah, okay.
Well, now,
We're,
I did not see this coming. Looks like we're going the same way after all.
So we're meeting supplicants.
It's you again.
I wonder what Pearl's deal is.
Hey, Mechatron, what's the plan? Do we hop into your cockpit, or are you gonna give us all a piggyback while you fly over?
Your ride is ready. Please, take your seats, everyone.
Nice. I forget what they call these cars.
Whoa! Now that's what I call a custom paint job.
Sick.
Your ride isn't your run-of-the-mill business car, but a customized, made-to-order vehicle, used especially for receiving guests.
That's awesome.
Sorry, this might come across as a bit insensitive, but I have to ask. Can Faerun actually fit in the driver's seat?
How are you gonna drive this thing?
Of course not. I'll be driving and monitoring this vehicle remotely. Please, take your seats.
I feel a little unsafe with that, but okay. What the fuck? That's a pom-pom robot.
Now that is astonishing.
Wow, that's one massive robot.
It's like the real life Gundam they made.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the headquarters of the Perlux Corp.
Back when Himeko said this was an entertainment company, I knew their headquarters wouldn't be some ordinary old office building. But this is way too much. That giant robot statue? This place is totally like
How
some
much you want to bet they're gonna
mecha
use
hangar.
it? Chekhov's gun, baby.
You're absolutely right. In accordance with the vision of our founder, our
Yo, they're selling
was
Gunpla
intentionally
kits?
constructed as you see it
Shit.
now. To realize dreams that far exceed what consumers imagine has always been Perlux
Sam!
Corp's core design philosophy, and we have never strayed from it. If any of you are familiar with our company's works, you may recognize
He's
this
gonna say
as
it.
Megatron Warrior Series, the Daybreak Squadron's base of operations.
Looks like Mr. Yang here is quite a
Well,
fan
he used
of
to
our
be an
company's
animator,
animated
too.
works. Now, Madame Pearl would like to invite
Old
everyone
man
from
knows
the
ball.
Astral Express to take a tour.
We'll have to
before
fight
your
that one,
official
won't
meeting
we?
begins.
Oh, true.
She has arranged for a member of our staff to accompany you. So please, wait here a moment.
I understand, Mr. Faerun. Thank you for escorting us all this way.
Well then, I'll take my leave. This way, Detective.
See you around, everyone.
Hello, mini-size Shikigami. Why hello with a question
really?
mark?
Pearl wants us to look around here before the meeting? That seems kinda weird.
Could it be related to her proposed collaboration? Perhaps this is her way of introducing her other identity.
Yeah, I knew it. This has to do with the Fluffy.
It's all good as long as we get a chance to look around. That works for me. Why don't we explore while
They
we
want to
wait
make
for our
merch
new
of
guide?
us.
Mr. Yang! Over here, quick, come on!
Looks like March's inner explorer has been awakened again. Let's not wander too far this time, shall we?
But I want to look around. Dang, man. Huh.
Mr. Yang! Isn't this your favorite giant robot?
I honestly got here because I was curious. Oh, okay. Giant robot engine of creation. Behold the Mechatron standing tall astride the earth.
There's no way that's an engine of creation!
Yeah, these Gunpla kits are so huge. They must
Excellent.
cost a
Please,
fortune.
just keep it down. We're here as their guests. We should be careful about what sort of impression we leave.
Oh my god, this Welt is so different. He's so animated. Like he is so animated, this Welt. Oh my goodness. Have you guys seen Lego sets that big? You know how expensive they are nowadays to have like a huge like city set like that? Ah. At this rate, like I don't think they're for kids anymore. Like that's for collectors.
Looking more closely, it appears many of this Mechatron's components were never installed. Oh, what a shame. I was hoping to see it finished, to see the completed Mechatron. Imagine how it would look in motion. What a glorious sight that would be.
Really? In that case, Mr. Yang, let's hear it.
Oh.
Which one's stronger? This giant robot, or that Arahato you designed back when you were an animator?
Seeing as we're on someone else's property, comparing robots from different works would be most disrespectful.
Yeah, but like
to
no one's here to hear
the
it.
creators themselves.
To tell us. It's pretty funny in Planarcadia. I've been liking the Himiko and Welt focus because Oh, Himiko went on Sunday Focus. Because these are the guys that haven't been getting focus. So now they are getting focus. So I'm like, oh, cool. Finally. And we have a full Astral Express crew destination. Every single Astral Express member is doing something for the first time. So it's super exciting to see what we can do. Comparing things is human nature. We can't help ourselves. Come on, tell us. Pretty please, I want to know too.
Arahato is an animation all about robots, while Daybreak Squadron is a live-action hero drama. The two really cannot be compared.
Oh, what a stereotypically textbook
Yeah, he's not a power scaler. He's not a power scaler
My
guy.
days of being a hot-headed young man are well behind me, so please, cut this mature old man some slack, would you? We don't usually come to a place this cool. So why don't the three of us take a photo under this massive Mechatron?
Now we're talking. Let me set the self-timer.
He's so much more of a
we can all get in
cool,
the shot
like
together.
cool dad, cool uncle type character with this new voice. Booyah! Don't forget to turn on the beauty filter.
Wow! Standing below a huge Mechatron like this is just incredible.
Looks like Mr. Yang's still young at heart after all.
How do you even capture this, man? Cause you need like a... No, this camera's so limiting. It's kind of funny, like, to have them all stand here. Just out of that angle. How far back can I go? Here. Aw. What a shame. What a shame. Who the fuck? Who photobombed us?
Where did this extra person in the photo come from?
Ghost? But it's daytime, and there's way too many people here anyway.
There are tons of ghosts in Planarcadia. What are you talking about, March? Who the fuck? Ghastly!
Who are you?
Oh.
Who the fuck?
Wow, this truly is a magnificent face.
What the fuck is your problem?
Oh, it's nothing like how it looks on the news. Being able to see it up close feels almost surreal.
Ma'am, I have a girlfriend.
Am I too close? Oh, sorry, my bad. I'm not great with personal space.
Yeah, evidently. Back the fuck up, bro. Keep the compliments coming. Any closer and I'm calling the cops. Don't scare me like that again. You can't afford the consequence. Any closer and I'm calling the cops.
Sorry. It's impossible.
Oh my god,
not
Stella
to
with a
stare at
disgusted
this
face looking at
amazing-
you. Oh my god.
You forgive me,
I
right?
would fold so fast.
Oh, right. I forgot to show you my ID. Right, here we are. I'm Nihilux, and I work at Perlex Corp's Imagenesis Technology Department.
Huh.
I'm a P-30 agent who works for the IPC.
Like Nihility? How high up is the corporate how high up the corporate ladder is P30?
Just a slightly higher ranking workhorse, that's all. Not on the same level as those big shots from the Strategic Investment Department who you folks usually deal with.
Huh.
So, what brings you here?
Madam Pearl sent me to the lobby to pick you up. All of you are famous super cosmic level heroes whose faces have been all over the news more times than I can count. So of course I recognized you right away and just couldn't help rushing over here to snap a selfie with you.
Venturing's 45 or 46? Huh.
I see. Well, then, hello, Miss Nihilux.
Hello everyone. Starting now, I'll be your tour guide. Taking you on
Not
a
another tour
comprehensive
guide.
in-depth
You're
tour
gonna
to
die
every single
too,
must-visit
right?
place in this
We don't
building.
really have a great track record.
From the Mechatron Imogenesis that managed to pique Mr. Yang's interest, to Miss March's favorite fluffy across the blue merchandise, I'll
This is
reveal
one giant
all the
ad.
secrets behind our hottest products.
Oh, seriously? I can't wait!
Of course I'm being serious. If there's anything you want to see, learn about, or even get your hands on along the way, anything at all, just let me know. Why don't we head to the gift shop first? I'll get you all some souvenirs.
Gift shop? Ooh boy, free merch.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Perlux Corp. All Mechatron units displayed in the exhibition area are
Yo. Faithfully recreated. Isn't that a violation of the right of publicity? Fictional character, Daybreak Squadron versus Sam. What? Damn. I want a Sam figure, to be honest.
I'm not going home if you don't buy it for me!
Oh. Man, this is so big. This is gonna cost like 1,000 or something, or more. 2,000 at least.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to
Mr. Yang, you seem reluctant to part with the Mechatron. Want to take a few more pictures with it?
I'm just curious. When will this giant robot be completed?
Here's a little spoiler. That's actually part of today's tour. We'd like to invite the heroes of the Astral Express to help complete this Mechatron statue.
Will it be able to move like the other Mechatrons in Planarcadia once it's done?
That's... Oh, I'm afraid it'll be a bit tricky. You're probably all aware that Mechatrons are Imaginae driven by wish power, which means they don't actually have any complex
Then what's
machinery inside
taking
them.
so long?
You know how humans tend to unconsciously imagine inanimate objects as living things that can think and move? It's this empathetic projection that grants wish power to Mechatrons. No, to all Imaginae, giving them life.
So what's wrong with this giant Mechatron then? I'm thinking this big old bot ought to be able to move, yeah?
Think away. But one person's thoughts alone won't cut it. The bigger the Imaginae, the more wish power needed to sustain it. We'd need to break free from the mental shackles of impossibility to bring such a massive Imaginae to life. That in turn...
Yeah, we're definitely gonna be able to
filled
move
with
this.
the grandest of wishes and imaginations that know no bounds.
Now it'll be the climax of the story.
Alas, modern humans think way too practically. People can't help but wonder, how does such a huge Mechatron even move? Given how massive it is,
They're saying,
why doesn't it just
have a bit of
collapse under its own
whimsy.
weight? The tiniest
Don't be a
seed of
CinemaSins
doubt in the
nerd.
giant Mechatron, standing tall astride the earth, becomes nothing but an impossibility.
Sometimes it is
Maybe
about the
it'd have a better
themes, not the
chance of
plot
coming to life in a
details.
more primitive society.
Oh, truly a pity.
Oh, cheer up! Today's your chance to finish building this massive Mechatron. Think of how
Friendship-powered
many robot
mecha. All
enthusiasts
mecha
would
powered
kill
by
for
friendship.
This kind of opportunity.
I haven't really watched any mecha shows, so I don't know.
welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Perlux Corp.
The officially licensed Fluffy across the blue alloy King Pom-Pom is here.
There's a saying that goes, dreams of wealth, the heart of a hero, and countless efforts all lead to Perlux Corp. Whether you're a kid or an adult, everyone has their own sweet dreams. Becoming a hero who saves the world from evil forces. Merging with a giant Mechatron to unleash
the final battle is just
ultimate
gonna be a
moves.
tokusatsu battle.
Perlux Corp sells these dreams and makes a killing off of them. If I could have everyone's attention, you can buy models of Perlux Corp's Mechatrons in this area.
That almost
Among
looks
them
like
is the
Scott up
best-selling
there.
Daybreak Squadron series.
Wow, look at this. It's so intricate. No wonder Mr. Yang's got Mechatrons on the brain.
I very much envy the kids here in Planarcadia. Back in my day,
robot
toys were still quite the luxury.
Seeing all your eyes light up like that reminded me that I too was once young. Back then, there was a stretch when I was so broke that I'd spend ages debating whether to buy a carton of milk from the convenience store. I kept telling myself that I had to work hard so I could get rich someday.
So, did you manage to get rich?
After years of hard work and hustling, at the very least, I'm no longer young.
Okay, but are you rich? You are both young and beautiful. You also ended up in the hands of Perlux Corp.
No, that's not true. Let me tell you a secret. I actually have other identities and side gigs.
Oh? Well, don't tell me you have another business venture outside your job at Perlux Corp.
It's not really a business, just a small side hustle.
Spiral energy, yeah.
I wouldn't call it striking it rich, but I'm pretty close to making a sweet little profit.
Oh, don't keep us in suspense, Miss Nihilux. Just spill the beans. Pretty please.
Pretty please.
You might not believe this, but I have some friends who've been trying to create a decentralized digital currency to fight against the IPC's credit system.
Oh no. Oh no.
Are these people from Punk Lord?
That's right. These people are from the Nomadic Miners faction. They've discovered a way to hijack Noose's computing power for mining and are digging up a limited supply of learned
cryptocurrency.
Coins. And I have gone all in with everything I got on this project.
Oh boy.
I feel like this is a very risky way of doing things.
Life's full of ups and downs, right? The higher the risk, the bigger the reward.
You and Adventurine would be friends.
You watched Daybreak Squadron 2?
I need to know what this is.
Hey, wait. This isn't right. Isn't this Pom-Pom?
Oh, wow. Oh, that's some really fine
Pretty swole
craftsmanship.
Pom-Pom.
This is a toy model of Alloy King Pom-Pom, which hasn't been officially released to the market yet. But just you wait. You'll see even cooler toys coming up later.
Are you sure there's no copyright issue with this thing?
Actually, this is Pom-Pom from Fluffy Across the Blue, which is totally unrelated to the Pom-Pom from Astral Express.
There can be a case to be made that it looks too similar. That still means they're related.
King Pom-Pom and Pom-Pom are different characters. You really shouldn't be making cross-franchise comparisons.
That's not how copyright works.
Speaking of souvenirs for the Express, I bet nothing could be more perfect than this toy. I have a small favor to ask. Would you...
The fuck? Damn. Billion dollar company?
Do you mind taking a photo with me by that headless Mechatron statue over there? And maybe signing the photo too. I'd love to leave it as a memento for the staff at Perlux Corp. How's that sound? If you're willing, I can pull a few strings and use my access privileges to give you all the gold-plated prototype of the yet-to-be-released King Pom-Pom Alloy Armor 999, the only one in the
Oh
entire
shit!
universe.
Don't mind if I do. Sounds like a sweet deal.
A one-of-a-kind souvenir in the entire universe?
Yeah.
Our conductor will definitely love it.
A pom-pom the size of
It's all
pom-pom.
up to you.
Come on, let's go.
Where steel meets madness.
A Perlux Corp themed sculpture for taking group photos. You can go behind the sculpture and place your amazing face in an appropriate spot.
Man and Mechatron in perfect harmony. Ready to take a photo?
I'm ready.
From "Don't be scared, Mechatrons are all our friends" to "Dad, I'm going to pilot a giant robot when I grow up." This transformation is a perfect example of what they call question the Mechatron, understand the Mechatron, become the Mechatron. One day, everyone's gonna pilot giant robots. Oh, this is a little awkward, isn't it? The neck.
I love this one so much. I suddenly have this selfish urge to keep it all to myself.
And don't forget about that exclusive gift you promised.
You bet. In fact, I'll throw in a normal edition for each one of you as hush money. Come on, let's head to checkout.
Wow.
You watch Daybreak Squadron too? Welcome, ladies
This place
and
is
gentlemen.
busy.
How are you doing? It's my pleasure to serve you.
I'd like to present each of our 3 distinguished guests from the Astral Express with an Alloy King pom-pom toy model as a gift.
Sure, you got it. For the gift expense record, could you please provide your employee ID?
Please charge these expenses to this employee ID.
Huh. This is Madame Pearl's ID number.
Pearl's ID number?
After all, you are esteemed guests invited
True.
by Madame Pearl herself.
You got a
It
point.
would only be fitting for the gifts to be presented in her name.
I see. Please wait a moment.
You don't need to call Pearl to cross
Alloy
check.
King Pom-Pom is all packed up. Would you like to take it with you, or shall we use our delivery service?
Since we still have the tour to go through,
Yeah.
please just have it delivered to
Oh
the
man, that
Astral
looks so
Express.
cool. I want one.
No problem.
Oh yeah, we're sell
Hope
it
you
as
enjoy your visit
merch.
here.
Now that the gifts are done, I'll take you to the Mechatron Design Lab.
This is the part I've been looking forward to the most.
Well, you are seriously. Oh my god.
Ah! You're the...
Huh?
No way! You're Miss Raccoon! No, that's not right. You're oh! From the Astral Express! Wow! And is Miss March Bunny herself here too?
Oh, we met a fan in the wild.
Hi. I actually prefer to be called by my real name, March 7th. This is Mr. Yang.
How lucky to meet 3 members of the Express crew at once! I'm a huge fan of you all, especially my senior. I haven't missed a single episode of Fluffy Across the Blue, and I've even bought all the collector's editions.
Oh, how could this guy say he loves you more than me to my face? Good thing I'm not that petty.
Don't worry, March. It's hard to tell if people in this world love the real Express crew or just the cute animal crew from the Fluffy.
True.
I don't just follow the Fluffy series.
Oh.
I've been keeping tabs on all your adventures in
Oh,
Bellaball,
oh, this guy's a
the
fan.
Cienzo, Penacony, and Emphorius. Though, it's such a shame there's so little video footage of the Emporian War online. Oh, right! I just rewatched the scene where the Trailblazer embarked on another trailblazing expedition in Holy Grail Stay Night. Oh, your speech was so inspiring.
Here's the thing. This is the second time that they brought up the Fate collab in the story. Why do I have a feeling that this Fate partnership is genuinely just gonna last for the rest of the service? They're just gonna drop another collab, you know, like that's what it's looking like. I don't know. Aw, stop it. You're making me blush. I couldn't have made it this far without some team effort.
Such modesty from a legendary hero. What a stellar role model.
That's
for
why they
all
call
of
me
us.
Stel.
Oh, right. I have a precious trash can in my collection at home. If I'd have known I'd meet my senior today, I'd have brought that can with me. Could I ask for your autograph? If that's okay with you. Just sign my clothes, please. I'm never gonna watch this ever again.
Oh, you're acting exactly like me from 10 minutes ago, kid. Don't worry, she won't fly away just yet. As for you, you've been chattering away non-stop. How about giving us a proper introduction so that your idol gets to know you better?
Sorry, I got way too excited. I'm Warrior Cinderborn from Daybreak Squadron. And my real name... Well, my real name doesn't matter. Just call me Cinderborn.
Oh?
If you're not in a hurry, would you mind chatting with me for a bit?
I actually don't know much about Daybreak Squadron.
Daybreak Squadron is the
He
most
sounded so
popular
offended.
superhero drama in Full Wish TV's Mechatron Warrior series, following the story of young heroes fighting alongside Mechatrons against the Shadow Slither to save Planarcadia.
I never expected Mr. Yang to be so familiar with our story's background.
After all, I'm a loyal fan of your show.
I'm truly honored.
So what do you usually get up to around here?
I'm just a small-time actor, playing a hero on TV. And like my senior's deeds inspired me, Daybreak Squadron has also motivated people to fight against all challenges in real life.
That's cool.
Recently, Full Wish TV got approval from the Department of Aberration Defense. So now, the magical Mechatron Daybreak Warriors from the show can operate in reality.
Oh,
My friends and I are just
imagine they
honored
stop.
to fight alongside the real Bullet Worm.
Sorry. I didn't quite understand that. So, are you still an actor or not?
How should I put this? My teammates and I are both actors and real masked heroes.
Oh.
Whenever disaster strikes the city or evil threatens citizens, we show up
So
alongside
you guys
Mechatron
fight as a
warriors
defense
to
force
protect
and are also
everyone.
acting as the exaggerated, like fictional retellings of those events. Then, okay. What brings you to Perlux Corp today?
I'm here today to test a Mechatron's performance and do some advertising shoots while I'm at it.
Full Wish TV and Perlux Corp have always been partners. Even the squad's transformation Mechatron is imaginated by Perlux Corp. The more popular Daybreak Squadron's drama becomes, the more wish power flows into the Mechatrons, making the squad shine even brighter in reality. And the more active they are, the better Perlux Corp's model can sell. It's a perfect, virtuous cycle.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Shouldn't we continue the tour for now?
Oh, sorry for taking up your precious time with all this chit-chat.
Well, it's nice meeting you, Cinderborn.
If the crew hasn't visited the combat testing area yet, I'd like to volunteer myself as my senior's opponent for the test. If that's all right with you.
Oh, is that really okay? Wouldn't it cause damage to the place?
Well, of course I know your bat could send us all flying with a single hit. This time, we'd like to invite you to experience synchronized Mechatron combat. The hero of the Astral Express gracing us with guidance and leaving some data would surely make the staff here very happy.
Oh, what perfect timing! The combat testing area is also part of today's tour.
That's the way to fame for ya. Don't let down those kids who look up to you.
Honestly, that's my weakness. I can't allow myself to let adorable kids down. First, have everyone take part in the assembly process for the Mechatron in the control room. Then, using this Mechatron as a template, we'll build a smaller unit for her so she can try out the combat test program. So, follow me, everyone.
Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Yo, boss, been a while. So what do you think? Any improvements from an imitation? Wait, how did I become an exhibit? Which Phobos was it that liked to imitate me again? It's me, Flecto. Ah, boss, you probably don't know the full story. There used to be a limited edition baseball raccoon figure from roughly across the blue sitting right here. But I figured that this fan creation strayed a bit too far from the original design. And honestly, it just wasn't exciting enough. That's why I created this recreation based on my own understanding. Please call it an art. Tons of visitors keep coming up to interact with me. Some pat my forehead. It feels so good that I start furblowing with delight. And some try to feed me instant noodles. I told them I don't like those, and I prefer leaves. It totally freaked them out. You're acting completely out of my character. Boss still doesn't really appreciate me, the mighty Flecto. Maybe I can prove myself in a head-to-head showdown. You'll finally see what I'm capable of. God damn it, dude. Your new creative philosophy. Oh my god.
Divination says this will stars favor us.
I'll go easy this time.
Wahahaha.
Don't thank me.
Boss, did I show you the true soul of fan creation? That's a terrible piece of work. What? No way! It seems even the boss can't appreciate my art. I've truly lost my way. Please don't be upset with me, boss. I'll come back for another test once I'm done with my new training. Interesting. Okay. Okay. I don't want to know what this is. Ugh.
How can I help you?
Okay. Okay. Some interesting creatures here. Wow. Whoa, I love your color scheme. Wow.
Each of us only gets to use
So
it
cute.
for a day.
This is Perlux Corp's Mechatron Imagenesis Design Lab. 15 years ago, the first Mechatrons of Planarcadia were born here, and they immediately gained widespread social influence upon their debut. Today, Mechatrons have become the most common and iconic symbol throughout the streets. You could say that Mechatrons are the first and currently only Imaginae that can be mass-produced on assembly lines.
Huh. Does Planarcadia really need that many Mechatrons? Perlux Corp have changed Planarcadia.
Perlux Corp has indeed driven the modernization of Imaginae and Planarcadia. Who knows? Maybe even stranger Imaginae will be created in the future. Say, dear guests, do you know what the first step is to creating an Imaginae in Planarcadia?
drawing the physical form, making a wish to Aha, submitting an application to the Department of Aberration Defense?
Well, in a way, that answer isn't exactly wrong. But just like how human laws can't control wind and rain, an average of 220,000 unauthorized Imaginae come into existence each year through humanity's intentional or unintentional creation. And the Department of Aberration Defense can only turn a blind eye. Drawing the physical form means humans using brushes to give shape to fictional beings, which was originally the domain of professional artists. But here, collective creation and standardized Mechatron blueprints have replaced traditional artwork, improving standardized workflow efficiency and reducing wish power resource waste. In short, this is the industrial revolution everyone's been chasing.
I'm too fucking tired to understand this shit. Okay, hold on. Right. Yeah, certainly industrialization, I will say.
Oh, to think that even imagenesis, a skill as magical as this, could be industrialized. I'm suddenly starting to admire the IPC.
Don't say that. We're gonna
That's
discover
nothing.
something really bad about
Our
it.
company aims to create 2 billion Mechatrons for social production and public services before Arcadian calendar 2030. And that includes special combat Mechatrons like the Daybreak Squadron.
That's a staggering number. But can the wish power of the people here really sustain so many Imaginae?
That's why Perlux Corp keeps churning out animations and hero shows one after another. In other places, these are just entertainment. But here, they're legit breeding grounds for spiritual energy. All of this shall serve Madame Pearl's grand goals and ideals. All right, back to square one. First
What is her goal?
let's go print
An
the
ideal.
Mechatron structure blueprint.
I don't know. I feel a little bit suspicious about this.
Please adjust the Mechatron design parameters according to your needs.
Pretend to adjust the parameters, then restore to default. Open the preset parameters and carefully pick a set. Keep fine-tuning each parameter until satisfied.
Mechatron assembly blueprint updated. Processing. Printing.
While waiting for the blueprint to generate, it suddenly hits you. This is just a trial project.
Could it be that no matter how much I adjust it, the final printout always comes out exactly the same? Your suspicion makes sense. But please answer my question first. Which do you prefer? The sense of achievement that comes from hard work?
The first one.
Or the convenience of getting things done easily?
The sense of achievement, the convenience, I want them both!
You got that right. The fully automated Imagenesis blueprint design system perfectly matches your needs. You can meticulously adjust every parameter, or just hit one button to skip it all, and the automated system will always produce results that meet the standards.
Wow.
Amazing, right? Just like how the inventors on planet Screwlum used to ask themselves, if all their inventions were already pre-recorded in the Supreme Punch Tape, what's the point of inventing in the first place?
Huh.
Printing complete. Please retrieve your blueprint.
What you just said is the answer. It's not about the results of creation, but the elation we experience in the process.
So that's an elation that... Oh, okay, interesting. The joy of creation. Huh. I can get behind that. I understand the joy of creation.
Oh, hello. But please, show me your Mechatron assembly blueprint. No problem. The blueprint has been recorded. The Mechatron parts are ready to go. Hope you enjoy the experience.
Mr. Yang, you're not coming along? March, you're not coming along?
Nah, you should take Mr. Yang with you instead.
No. March and I will just watch you play from the side.
Now then, please follow my guidance to complete the Mechatron assembly. This experience mainly involves assembling 3 parts: the arm, the shoulder armor, and the Daybreak blade on the back of the Mechatron. Go for it, little raccoon!
Don't call me that.
Assemble the Magico Mechatron Daybreak Warriors and save our city!
All right, everyone, I'm heading out.
Go now. Your little fans are waiting for you.
Thank you.
Go ahead. March and I will watch you play from the side.
Thanks, Dad. Oh. I want to read. That is so cute. Whoa!
The first step of assembly is to remove each part from the frame, one by one. Nippers, hobby knife, sandpaper, sanding stick. Perlux doesn't provide any of these.
Whoa!
But don't worry, the explosive device will solve all your problems. Just step on it, bravely.
Aha!
It may look brutal, but it leaves no burrs. And that's the magic that we at Perlux Corp are so proud of.
Oh. Yo. That was a complete accident. Damn. Nothing was just spinning parts. The noises they make. How do I get that? Huh. Whoa! So sick. What the hell? Does this do anything? Step on you? Why would I do that? That's how you do it. Come on, whoop. Any secrets?
Next, please activate the mechanical maintenance arm and align it with the shoulder joint base to connect the arm. Good. We're done with the arm for now. Next, activate the mobile maintenance rack and adjust the mech armor to the shoulder armor panel position.
Oh. Yo, money! A cat's golden rule.
Just like before, the first step is to remove the parts from the frame. Artificial gravity field adjusting. Please exercise caution.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the fuck?
Activate the thruster and push the shoulder armor towards the unit interface.
Seems like dangerous work. That's not what I meant to do. No, I missed it.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This giant Mechatron is truly the soul of
Arigato asimasu. That's not even how you spell it.
Now, for the final part. Please install the Daybreak blade on its back.
Or maybe it's a language I didn't know to begin with. Maybe I'm the ignorant one.
Aim at the mounting point on the back. And fire! Awaken! Daybreak blade! Mission accomplished. The colossal Mechatron you built with your own hands will now stand proudly in the center of this hall. The great hero of the Astral Express has
That is so
graced
cool,
this
though.
place, left behind a blueprint, and even contributed their own inspiration to the completion of the Mechatron statue. What outstanding promotional material this is
Step
for the
on
marketing
me.
department.
Who wants to be stepped on? I'm taking
A new
applications.
hero is born right here. Step forth, this little raccoon, and become
Fucking
the
nice, my
guardian.
God.
Powerful wish power
Oh.
supply entity detected.
Oh.
Initiating link.
Get in the fucking robot, Shinji!
Mechatron synchronization rate 15%.
Yo!
Assembly complete. Could the next step be?
That's right. With the completion of the Mechatron assembly, it's time for some heart-pounding combat.
Who am I
Mechatron
fighting?
synchronization rate 39%.
I'm gonna fight the fucking
42%.
sun!
Your little fanboy, Cinderborn, is eagerly awaiting some pointers from you. While we can't power up this big guy, I've printed a small unit. Now it's time to show you how a Mechatron fights.
Aw, yeah!
I merged with the Mechatron? Where am I now?
Yo, let's go!
Why, of course. It's the combat testing sandbox.
Fuck yeah!
Look, those dazzling colors are like an express
What?
train traversing through the stars. Enhanced full body armor, a steadfast shield for the people.
Oh! Yo, what the fuck?
That's our hero, Little Raccoon.
Yeah!
Our hero got blocked by an illegal building. City, what are you doing?
One-shotting everyone.
Smash it to pieces, hero. Just focus on dealing with the city crisis and let Madame Pearl worry about the compensation.
Giant chest for me? Magical girl contract boots? What? I didn't know we had that set. Aw, yeah.
Duo Mention City has made it through the worst of it.
Ruh.
Or wipe out the monsters entirely. Hero.
Sci-fi villains often fall for the same pattern. In their very attempt to expose the world's ugliness, they only succeed in adding to it. Bars. Bars, I tell you. That is such a cool attack. Oh my god, it's the fucking...
Seem to have been reduced to nothing.
It's Super Sentai Max!
Could it be the one and only trailblazer of the Astral Express walking towards us?
Blaze Weaver. That's right. Please call me Galactic Baseballer.
Galactic Baseballer! We've been expecting.
Yo!
Although the giant shadow crisis in Duo Mention City has been dispelled, the real battle for you and the Daybreak Squadron is only just beginning! As the old and new generations of superheroes, you will face off here to determine the victor!
Forged by raging fire, burn away the darkness, the star that set the world ablaze! Blaze Weaver!
Doing the Ultraman pose!
Through the skies, flames of lightning! From the blue heavens descend, Azurling!
Yo!
Shadow the eternal night, light blazing bright, the radiant bow of hope, Dawn Lance!
Cut through despair.
Cinderborn! That's my boy.
That never fades. Cinderborn! You can do it, friend!
Darkness waits, and dawn awakens! The Daybreak Squadron arises!
Yo! Sick! Daybreak Squadron, that was so cool! Hold on, where are we in the story now? This is so cringe, what's going on? Nah, that was cool, man.
This is an official challenge from the Daybreak Squadron, great hero of the Astral Express. If we defeat you, we hope you'll accept our invitation to become the honorary Phantom 5th member of the Daybreak Squadron and help us safeguard the peace of Planarcadia.
He's already gray, so what other color can I use?
Pink, green, we've got tons of colors. You can set any RGB value you want.
Hey Grail, didn't you have something to tell your hero? Now's your perfect chance!
My friend, you know what? Every time I transform into a Mechatron, I imagine I'm you.
Aww.
Think about what you would do when facing
Wow,
danger.
it's our story
It is
having an effect
your
on people.
Adventure stories that give me strength. So I'll give it my all from now on. Please don't hold back.
I hope nothing bad happens to this guy. But knowing the game... Cut the chatter, let's get to it. In that case, let me give you some pointers.
Now then, let's settle this on the horizon where the vengeance moon rises! Let the two of us see what you're made of.
Oh my god.
Come on! One and only trailblazer!
What? Oh my god. Alright. One damage? Ah, weak. Mudada. Oh, wow. Oh my lord. That is a cool attack. Come on, keep attacking me.
As expected of the Astral Express hero, so powerful!
Out of my way! Boss, Grail, I'll leave the rest to you!
The honor is mine to cross.
Oh, here we go.
As heroes, we'll never back down! For justice!
Let's keep going. I could do this all day. No. Keep going. Please, I implore you.
This strike contains all my respect. Bring it on!
I got ulted on.
Even the invincible little raccoon is reaching her limit? Listen, those are the people's wishes. Power converging as one. That is limitless possibility!
Everyone's wishes. I've received them all.
Oh.
Trailblaze Infinity!
Trailblaze Infinity? Yo! Holy shit! Oh! Yo! This is so fucking sick! Yo! We're just fighting the ball! Oh! Damn!
You really got into character.
Yo! That's my
was some great
trailblazer!
Huh? Were we just fighting in a film studio?
Don't tell me you actually thought you were fighting them in a real city. That ain't gonna happen. Madame Pearl's insurance.
Oh my god, I wanna see Stell in like Gundam AU stories in
Did you have
AO3
fun?
and fan art. I need it. Heck yeah, I wish I could go for another round.
The user gave us a 5-star review. Thank you for your kind feedback. Your satisfaction and approval are our greatest motivators. Looks like the Daybreak Squadron is waiting for you. You gave them quite a combat lesson, it appears. Why don't you go share a few words with those youngsters?
Apparently, we can view the grayscale models in development. This trip is totally worth it!
The fuck was saying that?
As expected of my senior, that was awesome! My life is now complete.
Before joining Daybreak Squadron, Gray had always been your fan.
That kid knows every story about the Astral Express like the back of his hand. And he's always looked up to you as his role model. Even as his leader, I'm nowhere near as important to him as you are. Huh, what an amazing battle! Well, more than beating
what
you,
an amazing
we were
battle.
hoping Gray would leave a lasting impression on you. After all, being remembered by their idol is the highest form of praise for a fan.
True.
Isn't it?
Your team really gets along well. I will remember this battle today.
Oh, I'm already satisfied. Just knowing that the name Cinderborn will remain in my senior's memory.
It's a shame, though. If she really could become the 5th member of our team, our recognition would rise even further. After all, many people still think we're just playing hero.
They don't understand.
That's only because we haven't done anything truly heroic yet.
Don't worry. Given the state of Duomension City, a mind-blowing crisis is bound to happen sooner or later. And that's when we'll get our chance to shine!
Be careful what you ask for. The monkey's paw.
Just yesterday, I rescued 5 people from a gas explosion. Hope they recover soon. And spread the word about how awesome Daybreak Squadron is!
There you go again, casually saying the strangest things. Like the Astral Express. We don't need to act to prove something so long as we stay true to our own path.
He gets it.
Sooner or later, Daybreak Squadron will be recognized by everyone.
Silly you. Is the Astral Express all you ever think about? Why don't you just go join the Express as one of the Nameless?
Come on. Don't make fun of me. I'm still just a rookie.
Watch, he's gonna become
I
someone who could
worthy
earn a
of
place in the
boarding the
Express, and then he like
Express,
sacrifices
fighting
himself or
alongside
something, and it's
seasoned
gonna be really
veterans.
sad. So long as you stay true to your own path, you guys are all remarkable heroes.
Anyone who perseveres in their own life is a hero indeed.
You're so cool, Style. Oh my god.
Thanks for your guidance, Trailblazer. And lastly, I wonder if you could take a picture with the rest of us.
Trailblazer, please, take a photo together with us!
Take a photo together with us!
Oh, my senior's so close to me.
Yo,
that my
strike a
heart's
pose,
beating
strike
like
a pose!
3, 2, 1.
Darkness wanes, and dawn awakens! The Daybreak Squadron arises!
Time's about up. We should meet with Madame Pearl now. Oh, right. Want to say goodbye to your big fan before we go?
Of course.
Blue, yellow! You guys were amazing back there! If we record this for promo material, we'll definitely get a ton of new followers!
Prince Steven 2 with the 10 gifted memberships! Oh my god! Thank you so much! That is way more than than usual. What the fuck? What's the occasion, man? Oh wow! I hope all 10 of these people enjoy their memberships. You can use some emotes in the live stream, and sometimes I upload videos like a week before, but it's a little inconsistent. But thank you. Oh my god. I'm trying to see, is anyone here a regular viewer of this stream? Not that I can tell. Well, either way, wow. That's just crazy. You're single-handedly sponsoring these streams. Oh, lovely, lovely.
If only we could have beaten the Nameless. We were actually so close.
Are you
during
kidding
the
me?
Megatron fight.
What the fuck? Another 5? My dude, you sent 20 this month. Are you sure? I mean, you can't really take it back, but I'm gonna assume you're in a good spot financially to be able to do this. But wow, spending all of that on my streams, I'm incredibly honored. Ah, jeez. I'm gonna feel bad. I'm gonna be like, I don't know how else to show gratitude. Jeez, I'm just in shock. Oh my god. Truly, the the financial capabilities of a prince. This is prince on prince communication right here. This is prince on prince support.
What are you talking about? There's no way we could have beaten the Trailblazer.
Well, it's not entirely impossible, I'd say. Ever since I converted, I feel like both my mind and body have become so much lighter. Gray, you really should join us and do the same.
Haha, Gray. Being a masked hero means facing all kinds of dangers. You definitely feel pretty bad if you couldn't contribute your strength to the team when we needed you the most. Oh, looks like your idol's here to see you. We'll wait for you backstage. Gray.
Senior?
Sorry, I still haven't recovered. I still have not recovered from that. That has got to be, I don't know, that made my night, made my week, month. I don't know how often I feel this way in a month, in a given month. Damn. You good? Sorry, I didn't go easy on you just now.
Huh? Why the sudden apology? It's fine. It was no surprise that you took us down without breaking a sweat. It's me. I'm just too weak. I'm always hesitant, whether in combat or dealing with life. Even though I know I can never become an amazing hero like you, I've always been trying my best to get closer to being like you. It's a bit embarrassing to admit, but no one ever taught me the principles of how to live and behave growing up. I dropped out of high school pretty early and started hanging out with street gangs. Every time I threw a punch to intimidate someone, I thought I was being a hero. But when I saw how scared those people were, I had this nagging feeling that maybe I was doing something wrong.
This guy really turned his life around.
Later, when I read about the Astral Express story online, and learned about your
This is such a
legendary
sweet
deeds,
story too.
I finally understood what it meant to be a true hero. Looking back at how immature and awful I was, I made up my mind to leave my old organization. Now I too have a chance to become a hero like you. Together, with my brothers and sisters in the Daybreak Squadron, I can bring happy smiles to the residents of Planarcadia and protect them whenever danger appears. But I'm just too weak. I don't have the immense strength like the Express Nameless. I don't even have any special talents. Maybe I've chosen a path that doesn't really work for me.
It's not really about your physical strength. It's your determination and your willpower. Sure, I mean, being stronger physically will definitely benefit in being able to protect more people, but as long as you're constantly trying, that's like the strongest thing you can do. Like if it were for me, I just think trying and always trying and getting back up, that is the biggest display of strength that I can tell from a person. Like, it speaks volumes about your character if, despite it all, you're always trying to be better, trying to be a better version of yourself and staying true to what you want to do. Because it's difficult. Not everyone can do that. Not everyone is willing to, and not everyone is able to. It's just admirable to see people not give in to stagnancy, especially in this society. It's too comfortable sometimes. We get caught up in routine a lot, and it helps to have a routine, but sometimes we can get consumed by it. Sometimes we're too complacent in comfort. But for every person that can live a comfortable life, all these privileges, there are people on the other side of the planet who can't. We have the means to take care of everyone, it's just we're not distributing the resources evenly or with equity. So to understand your position in the grand scheme of things, and actually be aware of all the privilege you have, maybe you can do something about that. Like me in my life, I have certain amounts of privilege that puts me above other people in this country. But then I'm looking at it and I'm like, what can I do with this privilege, you know? I don't want to just waste it. People don't get to choose where they're born into. Cinderborn being inspired by the Express, it's really sweet because in a way it also reflects us, the players, and how we feel about media and fiction and, yeah, Honkai Star Rail. People are inspired by stories. Stories don't exist in a vacuum. You know, stories are a reflection of the real world. And then when people consume those stories, they are in turn inspired by them, and the cycle repeats. But not all art is created equal. There's a lot of business that goes into it nowadays, and some stories are only made to be a business. Some stories are only there because they're meant to fill in a slot. For for as badly handled as the Honkai Star Rail story is sometimes, it's undeniable that there are people who really care about the story writing it. That's the issue with Hoyoverse. Hoyoverse is kind of this mix of, you can kind of see where the passionate developers and the greedy business side of things intersect. And so you get this really weird mix of a passionate story and something clearly affected by business side of things. But as much as I shit on this game, I love this game. I love the story specifically. I am, you know, I don't try and hide it. My favorite character is Stell, and I love Stell March. March is my second favorite. You know, they are very important to me because they're a lot of the reason that I'm still interested in this game, but also they inspire me to do more things in my life when I can use them as a reason to keep creating. Like all the fan fictions and fan art that I write, yeah, it helps me keep pushing on. And just thinking about the shit between them, even though it sounds really silly, it makes me happy. It's cool how stories and characters and media can really impact people in such positive and negative ways. But I don't know, I feel like this is the way to go, you know? Stories teach you empathy. Stories teach you perspective. Ultimately, I think that's how humans can best connect with each other. Sometimes we're too separated by... Oh, sorry, I hit my mic. Sometimes we're too separated by divisive philosophies and interests. But when it comes to stories, we can all appreciate them. It's like saying One Piece isn't a political story, right? Those people are wrong, but they still enjoy the story. They still enjoy this piece of media. They still love the characters, even if they have a completely wrong interpretation of it. It's still cool that they're able to enjoy it on some level. I don't know. Sometimes I just think about why the world can't be more united if we're all so similar from each other. More similar than we thought. I'm rambling. I'm rambling, I got emotional and I'm rambling. I love this character, I love Cinderborn. Such an interesting theme to put into the story. Because Planarcadia so far has been massively about criticism of the digital age and the exploitation of media to serve nefarious ends. And then in the middle of it all, this guy. The desire to fight for others is a strength in itself. Strength isn't the nameless' strong suit.
I don't want to give you empty platitudes about humans triumphing over fate. But I do believe that while kindness isn't something you can learn, strength is something you can acquire. Your desire to fight for those around you, and your wish to bring smiles to others, that's your greatest strength.
If Stell said that to me, I would cry.
Thanks for listening to my ramblings.
Let me give you my autograph.
Could you please sign that famous line?
Rules are meant to be broken.
That's the one. That's exactly it.
Rules are boundaries. And anyone who pushes beyond those boundaries becomes, in a sense, one of the nameless.
I'll remember today for the rest of my life. Goodbye, Trailblazer. I hope by the next time we meet, I'll be a true hero just like you.
I hope so too. Wait, I screenshotted that. Alright, let me save it. Rules are boundaries, and anyone who pushes beyond those boundaries become, in a sense, one of the nameless. See, here's the thing. Okay, let me go off on a little bit more. On the business side of things, or not on the business side of things, on the gameplay side of things, I really hate rules are made to be broken in the context of Honkai Star Rail the game. I really hate the way that they designed the kits and the characters in this game, and I just think it's completely ridiculous. And I have a lot of beef. Like, I genuinely just have random beef with the gameplay designers of this game. However, on the story writer side of the game, I love rules are made to be broken because thematically it's awesome. I mean, obviously rurules aren't made to be broken. They're made to organize and to keep order in something and to help people ultimately to benefit. Otherwise things would be too chaotic. But people can oftentimes misinterpret the rules, sometimes unaware of it, and sometimes they weaponize that misinterpretation on purpose, maliciously, you know? Rules are boundaries, and sometimes those boundaries are not beneficial. They're more restrictive than something to keep you safe and to keep things in order. Sometimes it's too restrictive. Sometimes you're just told what not to do, not because it'll help you, but because it's just convenient for the people who set the rules. Ultimately, being a nameless and being part of the Trailblaze is what the game is trying to tell us, the audience, to be. To be a Trailblazer, to be someone who is free and seeks their own path, not being tied down to any one path. And our main character wields a baseball bat that just completely smashes boundaries. There's a beauty in such a simplicity, in that visual, visualizing that theme as smashing boundaries that stop you from getting to your fate, from carving out your own path, just smashing it apart. There's something really powerful about that visualization. It's awesome. I hope the next time we don't see you, you're not a corpse. Oh man.
Well, that about wraps up today's tour. After seeing everything, what do you think?
Looks like I've got quite a few fans.
You're only realizing that now. That's your greatest advantage in joining the Phantom Moon Games. A story that's already spread far and wide.
Perlux Corpse's influence is truly something else.
Indeed, rather than the power to rule this world directly, that individual draws even greater strength from Perlux. The stories and dreams spun by this enterprise are capable of steering the future of Planarcadia and of serving as the cradle for new imaginae. Madame Pearl is waiting for you at the top of this building to discuss matters regarding the Phantom Moon Games. Let me give you a little reminder. The rules of Phantom Moon Games have never required any competition between supplicants.
Okay, I see where you're getting at.
As an IPC employee, I've said far too
We're trying to
much.
enter into
Your friends are
a
waiting for you in the
mutually
hall.
beneficial
You should go meet up
partnership
with them. Don't keep them waiting too long.
where we may or may not be swindled and be stabbed in the back. But it'll technically be okay because we're gonna get into some weird contract stipulations and loopholes. Kawaii.
Today's content reel. Over here! Over here!
Doko. Ah, hello.
Mr. Yang and I watched the whole thing on the screen!
How was it?
Not only did you
Kakoi
assemble the Mechatron and give autographs to your fan, but you also got to live out your superhero fantasy. Did you have fun? Mr. Yang's looking at you with such loving eyes, like a parent watching a kid riding on a carousel at an amusement park.
Indeed. Seeing her so happy reminds me of my younger self. Those were the days.
What are you talking about? Mr. Yang, you're still as young as ever. Oh, right. We've been wandering around here for ages and seen everything there is to see. What's this Madame Pearl really up to?
I understand everything she wanted to show us. There are just a few questions I'd like to confirm with Miss Nyalux.
Miss Nyalux? Wait, where did she go?
Ah, there you all are. We've been looking everywhere for you. The Secretary's office sent Agent Feld here to keep you company while you wait, but he said he couldn't find any of you.
This happened a second time. At first, it was Sparkle who pretended to be our guide, and actually it was Scott. Now, Nyalux pretended to be our guide, and it was supposed to be this guy, motherfucker.
Wait, if Mr. Feld is the one who's supposed to meet us, then who is Miss Nyalux?
Miss Nyalux? Who?
Not even working here.
Agent Nyalux, an IPC ranking P30 who works at Perlux Corp's Imagenesis Technology Department.
P30? Imagenesis Technology Department?
Uh-oh.
Since when did Perlux Corp have an Imagenesis Technology Department?
Uh-oh.
Could she be some kind of corporate spy who snuck into the building? Oh, this is a real mess. What are those security guards even doing? Distinguished guests, are you hurt? Or did she trick you into giving her money or
No,
anything
actually,
like that?
we had a lot of fun. I can't believe she lied to me. I'm hurt. I gave her an autographed photo, just as I thought. I knew something was off about her.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
Because she wanted an autograph.
This lady seemed totally legit. She smoothly guided us around the place like a pro. I thought she was one of your people.
I need to report this to security right away. She can't have gone far. Let's catch her in the act.
I think she might have skedaddled already.
Thank you for your help. Astral Express crew, Madame Pearl has been waiting for quite some time. If it's convenient, shall we head out now? I'll show you the way. Please inform Madame Pearl that the 3 guests from the Express will arrive shortly.
What a riot.
I love
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. All Mechatron units displayed in the exhibition area.
Pearl demonstrated the full process of creating a Mechatron army.
A rendered cutscene? Whoa. Did they hold hands? Did I see that right? Doth my eyes deceive me? Yeah. This place looks cool. Whatever. What was that Stell March moment right there?
Hello, guests from the Astral Express. Nice to see you again.
Thank you for your gracious hospitality, Madam Pearl.
I understand there was a minor incident in the lower lobby involving someone impersonating a Pearl Lux employee. I hope it didn't spoil your enjoyment.
No, it was awesome. we got Gunpla, and we got a tour, and then we got to be a robot, and we got to meet a fan. It was awesome.
Or top secret information? No, Pearl Lux's data firewall remains untouched, and all assets under security network surveillance are intact. The only change is an additional expense claim under my employee ID.
We can keep it, right?
Never mind. I can make a preliminary assessment that this was the result of someone's momentary impulse. Lately, mishaps have been piling up, like dark clouds before a downpour, casting shadows of uncertainty over my plans.
Could you be referring to the Herald of Death?
Herald.
33 citizens were found dead in the Dovebrook district. In addition, an IPC specialist assigned to negotiate the purchase of a Mask of Elation died in an unexpected incident.
It's been stolen.
This party has made overt threats to public order and is clearly challenging the IPC. My intuition tells me this is only the beginning. Managing capital and managing a corporation share one thing in common. That is, an aversion to risk and a pursuit of stability. And I bear both responsibilities. As the executive officer of Planarcadia, I bear an inescapable responsibility for the safety of this world. As one of the 10 Stonehearts, I hope to bring the Phantom Moon Games to a swift and safe conclusion. Rather than staging another dangerous battle, like what happened at Graphia Academy, I hope the Supplicants can show the people of this world miracles of joy and happiness, instead of sorrow and rage during the Phantom Moon Games.
I agree. Okay.
Therefore, I'd like to hear the Express's request. Trailblazer, please, tell me. What's your ultimate goal for joining the Phantom Moon Games?
Before setting off, you spoke to Himiko about your goals for the Phantom Moon Games. Wow, we're really jumping back and forth, huh?
You mentioned earlier that you wanted to talk about the Phantom Moon Games with me?
Here! About our final request.
I'd like to talk about our ultimate goal for participating in the Phantom Moon Games.
Got something in mind?
I think the rules and rewards for the Phantom Moon Games are a little too vague.
That's exactly what I thought when I joined the games 15 years ago. These games allow supplicants to do anything, good or evil.
Yeah,
As a
it's
result,
a little funny joke by
everything
Aha.
that unfolds in the course of these games exists beyond control. What's more vague is what can winners do when they share the power of the elation. According to legends and historical records from Ahatopia, victors typically first witness the manifestation of Aha themselves. They listen to the victor's wishes and grant them permission to use their power. And the applications of this power seem to be boundlessly vast. When faced with countless choices, the situation becomes even more thorny than having no choice at all. Sometimes I wonder, if we had agreed to become the leader of the Anti-Destruction Alliance, How would this trip have turned out?
I want Aha to be the leader.
If I win, I'll give up sharing Aha's power and ask them to be the leader of the Anti-Destruction Alliance.
That's such a hilarious idea. I can totally picture it.
How elating. I'm being dead serious. I'm not joking around.
I get it. That's actually a brilliant idea.
Recruit an Aeon.
This is far more meaningful than taking up a god's authority and squandering it freely for a single minute. Secondly, placing an Aeon on the righteous cause of opposing the universe's greatest threat is something neither the IPC nor the god itself could reasonably object to. Finally, this would also help us avoid the risk we currently face. Cooperating with the IPC while remaining wary of being drawn into its ambitions during the operation of the Anti-Destruction Alliance.
Wow, smart play.
If we handle the negotiations well, perhaps Aha could stand behind the Astral Express. Just like our cooperation with the Xianzhou, where we could maintain distance from one another while offering support from afar. The only question is, will Aha agree?
Don't worry about that. From what I know about them, they'll agree. What kind of god of games would they be if they broke their own rules? Besides, they still owe the Express a debt.
First of all, how do you know, Pom Pom? Second of all, is this?
This is their IOU for the Express debt from when they were traveling with Akavili, complete with their signature and seal.
Oh. Solely for the sake of fun, I have, on numerous occasions during my voyage aboard the Astral Express, misappropriated and vandalized public property of the Express, thereby incurring financial losses to the Express and liability for third-party damages. Having received the conductor's earnest instruction, I have come to a profound realization of my transgressions. I hereby itemize all outstanding reparations below to be settled at a future date. The itemized list of reparations due from Aha is as follows. Tele-microwave oven, quantity 1. Supersonic slippers, quantity 2. Optical camouflage cloak, 1. Anti-gravity levitation carpet, 1. Hater brooms bearing a striking resemblance to swords, 2. Note, liability for this entry is jointly assumed with Akavili. Leviathan tooth, 2. Trimmed conductor's outfit, 1. Organ dragonflies deposited by the morning actors, 2. Medical expenses incurred due to allergic reactions from the introduction of electronic mustard into the rice cooker. Graffiti removal fees for the statue complex of White Rolling Stone Planet. Repair costs for walls in the Museum of Animated Arts, and recovery expenses for escaped collection items. 3 portraits and 7 specimens remain unaccounted for to date. Incident during extravehicular angling. An erratic comet fish caused a collision resulting in damages to 3.1415926 solar sails and planet Goldberg. Note, liability for this entry is jointly assumed with Akavili. Satellite unit from the Centurial Stellar Ring 0.5, 6-eyed yaks of the Duchy of Huront 9, 1 anti-beast horde naval cannon sourced from the old Luntinium exhibition hall, and 1 artificial satellite neutralized via accidental discharge. Several pillows lost in the atmosphere of planet Sly during a pillow fight, inclusive of Conductor Pom-Pom's favorite poster. No! Fines levied by the Cosmic Paleontological Conservation Association regarding gastric ulcers and a void song whale induced by an unauthorized expedition within the creature's stomach. What the fuck did these guys, what were they up to? Xenohydros released from the custody of the Architects 3, Roaring Golden Pothos 1, accrued multiple outstanding tabs at World's End in a capacity of a nameless. Okay. A shockingly lengthy entry, extensive enough to reach the ground. Crispy, crumbly pom-pom pie 22, of which 3 were utilized as fishing bait, 9 dispensed as yak fodder, 10 deployed as projectiles against space pirates during a skirmish. Please accept my sincere apologies for the misappropriation of the conductor's labor-intensive provisions. Half an astral express because that happened. Deader, aha. This scrawled signature looks sketchy no matter how you look at it. Is this really from aha themselves?
Passenger, use this to blackmail them.
Use this to blackmail?
Give in to your demands.
Hey, let's use a god's debt list to blackmail them into helping us, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Probably.
Bro. Bob.
So, you're saying you want Aha to take on the leadership of the Anti-Destruction Alliance? Logical extrapolation. Failed. Success rate indeterminable. This peculiar proposal nearly brought my thought process to a halt. This request is far too lacking in structure, yet within an irrational context, it seems to conceal a certain kind of logic. If the universe is the master of Elation's playground, then they should do something about this playground that's about to be destroyed. As expected of the Trailblazer, your thinking is so... out of the box. I've learned something today. However, I don't think you stand much of a chance in the games, because I've joined as a supplicant.
You too. Awesome. So is this gonna be a boss fight?
Not a single rule in the Phantasmoon games requires supplicants to engage in combat, so there's no need for hostility between us.
Planarcadia's administrator is a supplicant?
At the same time, she has at her disposal assets of staggering magnitude. What, Perlux Corp among them.
Aww, with money and power on her side, wouldn't her chances of success be way higher than ours?
As I previously proposed to Miss Himiko, I'm willing to cooperate with the Astral Express to ensure the smooth progression of the Phantasmoon games.
But the Astral Express isn't your only partner, is it?
I have 2 other allies. However, you
like
all
the
are my most
Stellaron
promising
hunters.
ones. Once the Astral Express joins, it will maximize the safety and success of this Ionic game. And I will do everything in my power to fulfill my partner's wishes within that limited minute.
I don't know. She's a little too conniving.
As we told you before, our strategy is to become a sail, advance and retreat together. The Astral Express is not a lone supplicant, since we have our
2
own allies in the games.
An ally like Sparksy? It's true that you defeated her and took her mask. But given her typical decision-making style, Sparksy isn't exactly what you'd call a reliable ally.
Yeah, we're not talking about her. Besides her mask, I also have another one.
Hypothesis. The Sinwish Syndicate's missing mask. I thought it fell into the Cienjo's hands. Don't tell me. Yao Guang gave it to you guys?
It's a story.
That's right. 3 against 3. We're tied at the moment.
With this new variable in play, I'll have to adjust my extrapolations. But the conclusion seems unchanged. After all, as the administrator of this world, I have the natural advantage in resources.
That's not necessarily an advantage, that's your biggest weakness.
An IPC senior executive. Planarcadia's administrator. A member of the 10 Stonehearts. Joining the games personally. It certainly has an intimidating ring to it. But, when you think about it, isn't this identity precisely the greatest burden Madame Pearl has to overcome?
She's right. Your identity is far too sensitive. You want to control these games and end it safely and quickly. But Planarcadia's citizens might not see it this way. All they see is the all-powerful IPC and an influential executive pulling all the strings.
Yup.
Your every action will be scrutinized twice over.
People don't want the IPC to win. People want to see heroes triumph. So you need to elect representatives to do the thing you want to do in your stead.
A sharp observation, I must say. Quite impressive.
But I do not believe you yourself would overlook this. Madame Pearl, what is it that you seek to obtain from the Phantasmoon games at any cost?
What I seek is a treasure lost to this world's history. I want to recreate Graphia's divine art of imagenesis.
Does that have something to do with painting?
What do you think, March?
Hard to believe, no? My birth originated from the theme assigned by the celestial differentiator of planet Scrulum. Art. At first, I was nothing more than a machine that imitated human paintings. For an Intellitron, generating works of art is no great challenge. Day after day, I studied. Day after day, I exhausted every possibility. I could instantly analyze the proportional structure and pigment composition of any painting. I could precisely reproduce every pixel of Graphia's masterpieces. Yet I could not create as she did.
That's the weakness of machines.
Ultimate creation was establishing the world in canvas at the end of the Phantasmoon games. I want to understand her thoughts at that moment.
Machines are too rigid.
And touch the essence.
They follow orders
creation.
perfectly, but that's also the
Is
issue.
this your personal pursuit? Or the IPC's demands on this world?
Both. The IPC's point of view is far more pragmatic. The world in canvas is a dimension that can shield us from the Antimatter Legion's warfare. And they've always been eager to master this technology.
Unfortunately, it seems we can't convince each other to back out for now.
Then, I have another proposal. Why don't we shift our perspective and turn our attention to those two supplicants who haven't surfaced yet? These two individuals' objectives are unclear, and their abilities remain a mystery. If left unchecked, we might see a repeat of the Herald of Death tragedy. I have a cooperation proposal that could help us gather intelligence on them, and I'm willing to share this piece of information with you all.
Who else do we not know of? I mean, it has to be the Stellaron Hunters, right? I don't know. At what cost?
A tiny sliver of your reputation.
Oh?
Before we move on to the details of our cooperation, would you like to take a short break and have some tea to wet your whistles? Or shall we continue?
Having some... What an interesting way to put a break in here. Having some tea wouldn't be a bad idea.
I've prepared some refreshments for you. Please, help yourself.
Wait, we can literally...
Where do you think you're going? Our negotiations with Madame Pearl aren't over yet.
Sorry, I want to wet my whistles.
Do you feel nervous in a situation like this? Relax. You'll get used to it soon.
Yeah, he slurs a lot.
Do you feel nervous in a situation like this? Relax. You'll get used to it soon.
Do you feel nervous in a situation like this? See, the other well would have said, do you feel nervous in a situation like this? You know what I mean? It bothers me. It bothers me. Drink it up in one gulp.
What the?
Sprayed me right in my face. The smell, is that...
This is a specialty from the Cianzhou.
Mung bean soda?
Called mung bean soda.
I thought you were serving tea. Bro.
As an Intellitron, I can't enjoy human beverages. So I've specially saved this for my esteemed guests.
Seems we really do have a special connection with these drinks.
We're never escaping. Okay, well the reason why I actually backed out of that is because I am going to stop here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this the same way I did the 4.0 stream. I'm splitting it into two. Oh my God, Sparksy, can you stop? Okay. Yeah, thank you all for watching. I think I'm going to have to postpone the Genshin stream tomorrow and just turn it into the Star Rail one instead. Do I have time for Genshin this week? I don't know. I don't know yet, so I'll just unlist it for now. I'll replace it with the Star Rail stream, and then we'll see where it goes. Yeah, I have some videos to make instead of streams, so that's it's probably higher on my priority. Especially since we have 15 new members. I feel like that's cause for some celebration. I would want to put some videos up on memberships a lot more. So yeah, like I said, there is a new visual novel playthrough that is going up. I think I might put up the Ruby reaction on there also first for 1 week, and then we'll see where it goes from there.
Fate. Quite amusing.
Yeah, I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that. So have a good day, night, wherever you live. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.